Hello everyone, this is Karsten. Welcome back to Avowed. We are currently in the garden by the broken aqueduct area. There is still a lot to be explored around here. I get the feeling I'm very close to the end now. This may be the final episode, but while I'm here, there's a lot of elevation here. There's a few different islands that are still, that I've not yet had a chance to visit yet. There's definitely loot up there and traps and everything like that, and I would like to fully explore fully explore everything before I actually leave is what I was trying to say before getting ambushed by two of these things. Lovely. The damaged mage folk, very scary. Okay, let's do that. I just took half my health. Ow! Holy crap! That's all my health. Well, we were definitely caught off guard. How about you? Taunt them. Thank you. Use your passive. Ow. Not good, not good. I'm stuck on something. What was I stuck on? A rock? How about you slow this guy? Please, I'm stuck against another rock. How many rocks are there? Okay, that'll do. That'll distract it, hopefully. Bounce it. Okay, that did not do much. I'm using a weapon that's supposedly good against... Okay. How many hits are you doing? 3 hits, okay. Oh boy. Yeah, I was trying to say, I'm using a weapon that's apparently good against mage folk. How effective it actually is remains to be seen. I mean, it does seem to do some bonus damage. Oh, I'm about to die. Holy crap. Yep, not great. Oh, I'm about to get shot. Ow, ow. Okay. No, go away. Please go away. Okay. Taunt it. Well, I'll have to kill one at a time. But this is fine. It's looking away from me. Nice. And then we can get a free knockdown, which is good. Our buddy back there, Yatley, is a little bit distracted and indisposed, but it is what it is, to be expected. Don't I have other spells? Oh boy. I absolutely have other spells, but before we do that, let's grab Yatley. Get her up. Ow. Never mind. I actually think I got pretty close before everything fell apart. So... let's get you in there again. Wonderful. I don't know how you managed to taunt it from that far away, but sure. Also don't know where my tank is running off to, but we're in danger. Alright, taunt them both, thank you. Use your passive so you don't actually die too quickly. And then while we're doing this, I'll throw in between, or just hit one. Ow! Holy crap. Okay, well that happened. Let's heal up our guy. Can we drop a bomb on them, please? Yeah, we'll drop a few spells on them. There should be some AoE involved. Okay. Get the free damage in. Wonderful. Maybe I should throw some nades while I'm here. Just get some supplementary damage in. It didn't really do much, though. Ooh, I might be able to get a free stun now. Uh-oh. I do want the free stun, but it's quite far. I'm stuck. No, get myself some... Perfect. I gave myself iframes when I jumped into the lock. Is my guy frozen or something? What's wrong with him? Hi. You don't seem okay. Buddy. Okay. The stomp is bad. Kill it. Good. That'll work. Can you debuff it? Please. Ow. Okay, nice taunt. Nice interrupt. You're doing another stomp. Taunt it again, please. Good. It is extremely slowed or petrified, which I will be more than happy to take advantage of. Alright. Get him. Get him. Alright, we survived. Well, look at that. Imagine. We just need to find the other body now. I'm counting. These guys are tough. We've got to keep them in mind. Alright, so there's treasure down here. Probably nothing too exciting. It's never anything exciting. And now I'm overweight, which is a-okay. What should I toss? It's quite literally just like a few non-legendary items. Everything else is legendary. Okay. That's okay. We'll heal up. So according to the map marker, they actually want me up over there. But I want to go out over there. So there's a goat over here. That's always lovely. Yeah, there's golden chest over there, so I'm gonna have to travel over there somehow. I think I'm off in the right direction, sort of. This is where we had the memory, and then I think we might have to climb up from there. I presume. Yeah, that looks passable. How I'm supposed to get up there is another mystery, but we'll figure it out as we go. This is definitely the way up, but again, this leads to where they want me to go for the story. Right? Yes. But it might split off. It might give me a branch. A branching path that I can take. Like here, for example. Nope. Wait, nope. Let's go back over here instead. Oop. Give me that. And this. I swear we've been here before. We've definitely been here before. This is where I fell past the... Oh, I must have died and then just gave up. Coming up here. I must have gone up to kill the mobs. Okay. Okay then. So we'll just double back the way we came and then head off in the direction they actually want me going to. And we'll just hope for the best from there. Okay, here we are. Yes, I do see a way over. But I need to get up there somehow. Maybe it'll be after the fact. Yeah, after I come over here and figure all this fun stuff out. I wonder if I'll run into enemies up in this area. Oh, I can hear them. Never mind. Definitely enemies. But I want to explore this before I do anything else. Hello? There's a chest, so that's nice. Any other branching paths? No? Open sesame. More junk to weigh me down. Okay, and there's like a way up from back here. Potentially. Okay. Intriguing. Kind of stuck, but that's okay. What have we got? Are there enemies in the water, or are they above us, aren't they? Yeah, okay. The enemies are going to be above us, which is fine. I will open up this chest as well, which is probably just going to be more upgrade mats. Wild Walker boots. Dexterity and dodge distance. Ooh, I'll take that. It's all about the same Watcher. Same Wild Walker lady, so... Not too important. I also got her ring. I think I've probably looked at it before, but I don't remember what it does right now. Regenerate health. I'm not too worried about that. Okay. Is that everything to be found here? What if I go into the water? Is there anything in the water? I am not seeing anything in the water, so we're going to leave now. Okay, that's fine. Clearly we just came here for the treasure. I don't think there's going to be anything else, so... Back down and around then. Ow. Maybe a little save, and then we will move on to the next zombie area. Which seems to be up here. That's where they want me to go, therefore I'm going to come over here. I think this might take me towards the place I wanted to be. There's at least a body I haven't looted before. I think... Wait, that's where we came from. So... Am I a little lost? I get turned around? Why is this traversable? Why is this an option? I can jump up here, sure. This is definitely where we came from. I just got turned around. Yes, I did. Okay. So I got turned around a little bit and ended up going in the opposite path because I'm dumb. Health potion and a superb sword. That is junk. Goes straight into the trash. And we will now proceed on to the zombie area. Oh, hi. They're not zombies. They're mage folk. And zombies. So both. How about you don't team up on me, huh? I was happy enough to jump into your fight, but you didn't really need to turn around and face me immediately. That is very inconsiderate and rude. Actually. Okay, taunt it. Good, now it's looking away, and now I can just smack it for free. Always enjoy that. Get down. Get down. Get down. Come on. Ow. Okay. Potentially could die, so that's something to bear in mind. No, you got quite a long reach with that arm. Okay. How about we end it? Thank you.
Oops.
What the? Alright, the last pot shot, she really didn't like that one. Does this door open? It does.
This place
Okay.
looks familiar.
Does it?
Hurry. Let's go inside.
Okay, we can do that in a sec. I'm not done looting. Perfect. Well, since that's the path they want me to go to, then I am more... We just came up from here, right? In which case... Yeah, we came up from here. Then I'm more than happy to explore that. What is this then? Does this lead anywhere or no? No, okay. Here we go. Might be one of the ruins we've explored before. Is this your trauma? Did I finally find Yatzli's trauma? Potential.
This is the library from my dreams.
Oh,
It's real? Look
you
at all
did
the
tell me
tablets.
about this.
Actual written records. Oh, somebody pinch me. This looks like the Akita building this place. Clearly, they wanted their story preserved. No matter the cost.
Are these real records? Like, am I going to find unknown information here, or what?
I wonder who she was. She looks sad and familiar.
Oh, that? I'll interact with you in a sec. A tablet that looks relatively new and half-finished. There are diagrams that imply the unintelligible text is about a ritual of some kind, but without being able to read Akitan, that's all that can be gleaned. Alright.
Garlawain's gonads. Look! It's even the same hearth from my dream. And that's the chair. It's the picture of coziness.
I don't know what that I call this place cozy.
It's plush and warm, Envoy. What more do you want? Finally!
It doesn't really look plush. It looks like rock. Wait, what?
There it smells. That took 10 years off my life. Wait. You must be the librarian from my dream.
Is that an
Oh,
Akitan
it's a
then?
pleasure to finally meet you. Oh, though, you do look quite familiar.
You could be twins. Except your hair's better.
It has been quite some time. Too many years to number. Of course. You are...
I mean,
ancestor?
they are looking very
A
similar.
very fashionable one at that. No, child. We are the keeper of these tablets. Or have you already forgotten? Oh, of course.
Oh, I
was
see. Right, the
following a
wheel.
past life.
Okay.
Oh, I'm such a fool.
Once upon a time.
You lived with animancers, and yet the idea of awakening to your past lives never entered your mind.
But seriously, is this an Akitan then? It's just looking like an elf lady.
Giada's ghost stories.
I am... was.
So now we know what a living Akitan looks like, I
Once
guess.
the attack started, a few of us were chosen.
Although it could just be
preserving as
weird,
much
because
our
I don't know if
history
pink
as
is a naturally occurring hair
So
color.
we retreated with as much as we could carry. The attacks? You must mean... the Magfolk attacks.
Magfolk, I've been
Yes,
pronouncing it wrong the whole time.
Heard. Is that the reason for the bodies outside? Yes. Your monstrous gods, who bought their divinity with blood and the souls of their faithful. They tried to butcher every last one of us.
It seems like they succeeded, that is true. You just sat here and listened to all your friends die? I'm gonna have to ask that, yeah.
Yes. There was little else I could do. I'm a scholar, not a fighter. A lesson I'm glad you learned. But how did the Magfolk reach you in here? They didn't. Between the screams of my kin being slaughtered and the screeching of the Magfolk, I couldn't breathe. That's the screeching I heard in my dream, Envoy. I knew I recognized it when we killed that Magfolk.
Should have said
Once
something.
it was gone, there was nothing left. And perversely, I found the quiet worse. So I decided on another way. One that wouldn't give your gods the satisfaction. Poison. Well, at least you washed it down with some good wine.
Oh, is that Razor Guild dust? Tell me, did the cardiac failure begin before or after the seizures? That's literally just me nerding out for, like, that's awful. Right now, that seems inappropriate. I'm sure she would have preferred living.
You're not helping, Envoy. Yatzli, you know what you must do now. I abandoned my duty to protect our history.
That's an interesting outfit, too.
Someone must tell the story of the Akita, and there is no one else. I'm already an expert. What more do you want me to do? Think about it, Yatsley. You have been training to be the new protector.
Okay, the problem is, though, this is a vision. This is a vision area. Where's the real library? Is it still in existence?
I have my own dreams. Yatsley, if you do not become the new librarian, there will be no other. The stories of the Akita will turn to dust. And
Like, is this physical location somewhere that we can find in the world? I mean, maybe not in game, but like in the context of the game, is this still real somewhere? Is this knowledge still hidden away?
This is all too much. What do you think, Envoy?
Honestly, I think there isn't anyone else who can do this.
I'm already intrigued. You don't need to lay on the guilt.
If this history is out there, we need to find it.
I'm so glad that one of Sapidal's chosen stands with you, Yatsley. Our time is at an end, Yatsley. It's time for me to go. Wait! I've not even asked you any questions. Tell me about your marriage rights. And oh, did you mean for other buildings so phallic? Unfortunately, my time is...
She's like, I don't want to deal with you right now.
You must keep Yatsley alive.
I wonder if she was a pervert as the librarian as well.
So this is goodbye. I wish we could have... No. I wish that all of you had a better ending. Choose well, Yatsley. And good luck.
Good luck.
She's gone.
To us.
Forgive me, Envoy, but we should get going. We can talk back in camp. Later.
When you say later, you mean like right away, right? We're in this together. Complete all companion moments in the garden. Okay, well, why do I get the feeling we're gonna get jumped like the second we step outside? The tablet is gone. Is the body still there? The body's still there. Okay. There was one last tablet you were holding. I feel like that would have been pretty important. In what way does this look plush to you, Yatsley? It is literally just rock and stone. Unless the plush coverings and stuff, you know, you wrote it over time or something, but... yeah, because we're in the garden right now. This is not like a physical place. This is all, like, visions. So we're gonna have to go out of our way to find this place in real life. Also, what's going on down there? Do I know what that is? No, that's the watery area we've been to. Okay. Well, I guess we found out what this was. This leads towards the garden, then presumably. Then what's down here? What's going on here? I need to go back to the camp anyway, so I guess I'll run over here and then take a look. Be right back. I just upgraded the various passes of my companions, so now he retaliates at the end of Unbending Defense, dealing shockwave damage. Marius now has dealing stun with Binding Roots. I'm not going to use him again anyway, doesn't matter. I gave Giada's acceleration another upgrade. We now take 15% less damage when it's active. And Yatsley now has increased stun dealt to enemies hit by blast. So that is fun and dandy. That's pretty much the last thing I'm going to get for everyone, I think.
Oh, Envoy. Have you recovered yet from our chat in the library?
I feel like that's more of a question directed at you. Have you
yet,
recovered?
but maybe talking it out will help.
Hopefully. Perhaps if we just look at things logically, we can come to a satisfactory conclusion.
Well, it's worth a try. It's just... we already have a lot to take care of, don't we? We have a god and an empire both vying for our attention, and now I have this legacy forced on me. I was already unsure what to do, and now a third option appears like the world's worst surprise. But it makes sense. My whole life has been about the godless in one way or another. It explains why I knew the language, why I felt so drawn to the ruins.
It sounds like you want to be the new librarian.
Maybe. It certainly doesn't sound too awful. It's not an answer I would have expected, but it's an answer. And now that I know, I kind of thought, well, honestly, I feel more full.
It's not like you have to
puzzle
stop
piece sliding
being who
right
you
back
are.
into
You can
place.
continue your relationship and everything. Now you just have.
Not
You're
enough
now
of
going to
this.
be a curator of
Even if
ancient
my path
history,
doesn't lead to the library.
which basically aligns with
Better
what you
than
were
I
doing
have in
anyway.
ages.
You were an archaeologist. Well, I don't want you taking Ringrim's offer, so maybe now you can settle down and focus on helping
now,
Fior.
Me?
Well, you can still do your
Yeah, I
stuff.
thought
Just
you
go
knew.
out to the ruins, get your stuff,
If I
bring
were to
back.
go back to
Be
Fior,
Indiana
I
Jones.
think I'd go back to my old life. Dungeon diving and
Yeah.
coming home to a
Just be
roaring
Indiana Jones.
fire.
You still have a home. You still have like a teaching, professor job, and then you go off
For
on
the first
adventures.
time in my life, I don't know what to do.
Congratulations, Yardsley. Now you're just like the rest of us.
No matter what, I've always known exactly what I want. But this is the first time I've had more options than time in the day. What do you think?
I think you need to decide. Yeah. You're a wizard, Harry. It's your life. You know your desires better than I do.
I ask because I want your advice, Envoy. Please. What do you think?
Oh, okay. I don't get the choice. So your whole life has been about the godless. You can't stop. Are there 3 choices here? It's like, oh, if you do become the librarian, you leave Fior. I don't think you'll ever forgive yourself if you abandon Fior. And the last option, which I don't even want. I still think you can just be Indiana Jones and have both. I'm gonna pick one.
You're right. The Akita have been with me my whole
Because that is
life,
history
and
that will be lost forever.
I owe it to them and myself to see it through to the end. Thank you, Envoy. I've been agonizing over this for longer than I want to admit. Finally picking a destination makes the journey a lot easier. Oh, but I am not looking forward to telling Quilici.
Oh, so it does mean you have to go.
Your happiness and fulfillment are everything to him.
Well, come on. We've bigger things to deal with. Literally, in Sapadal's case. Much as I'm loath to relinquish the spotlight, we should be off. And Envoy, thank you, truly. Now, let's go.
Okay, well, we're back out to where we were. I think what I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna come up to the trapped area, and then I'm just gonna look down to see the spot that I potentially missed while downstairs. Oh dear. Yeah, because I kind of want to look and see what this is all about, but I get the feeling just by coming around on the northern islands and stuff, I'll see it naturally on my own anyway. What do you mean absolutely not? That's not that bad. Ow. Okay, it is that bad. Never mind. Alright, we'll try that again. I am way too impatient for something like this. I must go! Okay, we made it.
I almost lost my head back there.
We are excellent. It occurs to me that I totally could have turned them all off because there are buttons and stuff I could have hit, but we're good. I don't think Giada's doing very well, though. Imagine if I actually did this the normal way, like a sane person. Yeah, if only, right? Well, the important part is, we're here now and we survive, so now you can heal me, and we'll keep moving. I went through like a crazy person, but it worked out, it's fine. What's down here? Treasure! Oh, I know where we are. Oh, yes I do, okay. But then what's going on over here? I can totally drop down here too. Still a lot to see. Open sesame. Brooch of spreading flame. Or brooch of spreading flame. Your fire damage has a 50% chance to jump to nearby enemies. Okay, well it's kind of whatever. This bronze brooch set with a magnificent fire opal is a beloved accessory for pyromancers everywhere. When its wearer channels fire magic, the gem glows with a brilliant light. The weak of will must exercise caution when wearing this brooch, as it drives lesser minds to commit increasingly more destructive acts of arson. I guess you could get addicted to it, yes. Oh, there's the Magrin's, Fury, or like the mushroom thingy. Is that the only reason for me to be out here? Sorry, Magrin's Blessing. I actually haven't used much of the, like, the food system in this game, like, throughout my entire playthrough. I've only actually popped those buffs like once or twice. It was very rare for me. I never saw a reason to actually use it. Okay, so now that we're over here, we'll head up and around. Probably should save. Great, and we'll just keep moving. Another campsite. Totally could have been using this instead of running back to the same one over and over. A Kith Lord?
I need to catch my breath.
Discover all party camps. Nice. We'll set it up and then exit again.
There's always a weird sort of quiet on the eve of battle. I'm feeling.
Oh yeah, I have to expect some sort of boss fight, right?
Gather our thoughts.
That's a good point. I didn't even think about that. I forgot.
Whatever.
We're nearing the end of the game. There has to be a challenge of some sort.
Right. This seems like a perfect place to stop and relax.
Look, Marius, we don't have many more opportunities to do so.
Without a belly full of drink.
Sounds like you're nervous, dearie.
I'm feeling all kinds of ways. Anxious, excited, scared, hungry.
I feel it as well. It is only mortal to feel overwhelmed in the presence of the immortal.
Okay, I've got a bit of follow-up with all of my party members. Are you going to be alright, Kai?
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. Getting to see that vision of Tama did me good. Like,
Good.
I finally let go of something I'd been holding too long. Now that we're here, I'm eager to see this through. Nothing worse than holding your breath and waiting.
At least one of us is ready for what's ahead. Patience. This isn't the time or place to be hasty. I'm glad to have you with me.
I'd rather have good company in a prison than paradise alone.
How about you,
I
Marius?
had a feeling you might ask me that.
I'm gonna ask everyone.
I'm not sure I've really worked through what I've seen here.
Yeah, I'm not
but
sure what went on with that
I am
vision. Was
grateful
that
for the
actually his
chance to see
spirit,
you
or was it
come
like
back.
just what you wanted to see?
I feel like we're almost done with all of this, but we are in the weirdest place in the world, so who knows? I'm completely baffled. But when haven't I been lately? Being afraid doesn't even feel scary anymore.
Are you doing okay, Gianna?
I think so. The garden is so much more than I expected. Full of contradictions. Wild, yet serene. Truthfully, I didn't come all this way searching for my own answers. But I found them. Or perhaps they found me. And now, it's like there's a new path laid out before me. A life after the dream scourge. We're close to something. A threshold between calm and crisis. Conflict and peace. Life and death.
I feel it too. Glad I'm not alone.
So am I. None of us could have gotten this far on our own.
What about you, Yatsli?
Well, I won't lie to you, Envoy. A lot's happened. It's not every day that you learn that you're the last hope to carry on a legacy, but,
True enough.
well, here we are. Never literally talked to myself before either. I think I annoyed
Yeah, that was a little weird. Also, was that real or just a vision?
I think I need another drink.
Or did you just
But
get
here we
awakened
are.
and we saw it
Just
manifest
need a
somehow?
moment to take it all in.
Because it's like the garden, apparently things are weird. Take all the time you need.
Thank you, dearie. I'll be ready by the time the fun starts.
That's okay, because you won't be joining me.
And I wouldn't worry. Our little group here is perfectly frightening, and I'm sure our enemies would agree.
If you say so.
Fine. I can't speak for anyone else, though.
You've listened to all of us. How about you? You've been through a lot since you arrived. You've been shipwrecked and assassinated, harangued by gods, bureaucrats, and a death guard. You've had your soul poked, your loyalties questioned, and your sleep regularly interrupted by a god with no respect for privacy.
Yeah, that's a little
And
annoying.
yet you've kept yourself and all of us together. How are you really doing?
Better than I thought. Yeah, ask me again when this is over.
Introspection cannot be rushed. It takes time, and often silence.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, Marius
Survive
would like
this
that.
long. You'll get us where we need to go.
Thanks, Marius. From you, that's saying something.
Right. Put that sentiment away before you hurt somebody.
Well, no matter what happens, we've already survived more of the living lands than anyone else.
We've already gone farther than Nandru ever did. Whew. I can't wait to see what my statue looks like.
Huh, we'll see if you get one. I hope you
When we
do.
first met, I didn't think you'd last long.
Then why did you join?
Then I saw how you handled that dream thrall there. Shook off your own death like a bad cold.
I had help with that.
And then you confronted your own killer and let him go.
I did do that.
Takes a special kind of strength to stay your hand in a moment like that.
I didn't know much about you at that point. You were traveling with Kai and you died, which I thought made a lot of sense.
Funny, okay,
I
backhanded.
remember your calm. How you listened to my shouting match with the governor and actually heard me. You saved my city and gave me a home. A sanctuary where I could be myself.
True.
I'll never forget that.
You were my hero right away. You rescued me from those sporelings. You got my priceless vase. What
Well, I
more
destroyed the
could a
ruins that
girl
you didn't want
ask
me to
for?
do, but it was for the greater good.
And now look at you.
Funny that you don't comment on that.
How far we've come in a short time.
You say a short time. I feel like it's been a long time, to be honest. Can we rest now? 5 oddballs on a mission to confront a god. What could go wrong?
Quite a lot, as it turns out. But the journey is worth it.
Not to raise the sails before the anchor, but we left trouble in our wake. Fjord, Thirdborn,
Yes, I know.
If we make it out of here, it won't be to a
I know the
suddenly
Empire
appears.
might come by.
Just this once. Could we forget about the rest of the living lands? Some of us could use a break.
Oh, that doesn't mean it's Giada's scary story time, does it?
I thought my stories were insightful.
They are.
If we can't take a moment to ourselves on a floating island outside reality, then I don't know where
I wonder how time is traveling outside. Is it like 1-to-1, or are we like moving slower? Hopefully we're not moving faster, because then we're going to come back to ruins, but... everyone get some rest, we could all use it.
We could all use some beauty rest. We'll want to look our best on the battlefield, won't we? Sleep well, my friends.
Sure, I have ability points, apparently. I have 2 ability points, I don't know what I want to use it on. Constant recovery, armored grace, I mean, at this point, I'm about to end the game, so let's just get the recovery and get out with it. How many more stats do I have? 2. Okay, does it really matter? I'm not getting any more skill checks, am I? Gets a bit of might? No. I'm gonna keep rolling the intelligence, even though I don't... Yeah, I'm gonna keep rolling the intelligence and perception. Sure. Alright. Time for bed. I guess we can just run out of the zone. I mean, that's very clearly where we're going, so... We shall exit right here. And this is the final team I'm going with. So whatever those are over there, they are what is sealing Sappadol in. Presumably. So this is the main entrance. This was what I was trying to head towards the whole time, which is fine. Anything else out here before I actually move on to the obvious endpoint? No, doesn't look like it. Okay. In we go. What was that? Magefolk Orison. I hate this lost fallen form. I hate its feet, I hate its hands, I hate its calves, I hate its thighs, I hate its empty loins, I hate its solid belly, I hate its metal chest, I hate its clumsy arms, I hate its upturned begging face. I do not want to be this kind of thing. Life is a prayer. To resent the will of God function in our design is to withdraw from God. I penalize myself with blows to the belly and the soles of my feet. I is the word for this emanation of God function. We is the word for all the emanations of God function assigned to this task. But the task is done. There's no more prayback. What do we do? Oh, so this is probably like, oh, the God responding. What do we do now? What do I do now? If I cannot do, what can I even be? Alright. The mag folk seem like they're, not doing too well mentally. I didn't even realize they were kind of sentient, but, like, before I started reading these, but it is what it is. What are these? Focusing chambers? Focusing thingies? This seems like a boss fight arena.
Sappadol's prison, I think. What else could it be? Time to shut it down forever.
Oh yeah, they're definitely focal
There's gotta
points.
be a mechanism somewhere around here.
Yep. But before I do that, I'm going to level up again. Stamina penalty. You know what? I'm wearing heavy armor. I've been wearing heavy armor the entire game. Maybe I should have invested in that much earlier than, you know, the very literal end of the game. But that's fine. Open sesame? Hello? Up over there? Nothing else over here? Seems good to me. This looks like oil. Oh, it's bad for me. Yep. It's poisonous. That was painful. Thanks for healing me, though. Appreciate you. A putrid skeleton fighter. Well, we can always go over to that oily area afterwards. Hi. Probably shouldn't have just run in like that, but it's okay. I missed you with the taunt. We shall accelerate, taunt the other guy, and then you can use your passive. Okay, this is fine. Throw the thing. Do extra damage. Nice. I should have upgraded my weapon at the camp, now that I think about it. I can still double back for it, though. It's okay. Okay, you have a lot of health. Get him! The target is right in front of us. Just kill it. Thank you. Various spiderlings. Throw the thing. Am I poisoned? I'm surprised that Giada can't cleanse me. From what I've seen so far. I'm not. Okay, more Dream Thrall related stuff. They killed a bear. Okay, that's fine. I am still dying to poison. That is very painful, actually. I love how spring berries are actually so crazily good. You find them so early in the game and they instantly cure all poison. Alright, so now we're above the trapped area. You can definitely turn that off. That didn't turn off the ones over here, though. But that's okay. I'm sure I'll find another way in. Oh, no. You're alive. A pristine Macfolk. You're, like, fresh. So you're a boss fight of some sort, then. Hi. Get in there. Oh, yeah. You're glow and everything. You've totally been taunted. Okay. Good. Give us that. Give us barrier. I can cast a fireball on you. That does minimal damage, it kind of feels. So I'll just smack you with my blade. This is fine. You're not even hitting me. Oh, I don't know what the... Okay, you can teleport. That's apparently a thing. Admittedly, I was not aware that was a skill that you could have. But that's fine. Let's drink up. Drink up. Taunt. Well done. Heal us, because Kai is taking some damage. Okay, we're doing well. All things considered. Okay, wonderful. So far, so good. You seem like you are no longer taunted. I should probably not hide behind my healer. Okay. Taunt. Nice. I'm really glad I invested in this anti-magfolk weapon. Okay, where'd he go? Hi. Taunt. Thank you. Oh, back off. I like that Giada was able to actually block that. And now I have to wonder, could I have blocked that? I've just been evading it. I see red and I dodge. Severed Magfolk Arm. It's apparently a quest item.
Who's next? Anyone?
I don't know why it's a quest item, but it is. Okay. That wasn't too bad. It helps when I have a proper party, you know? Instead of gimping myself. It just keeps going up. But what if I want to go down into that oily area? Well, the arm is going to have to go in. Slap that in there.
Careful with that thing. It's a mind of its own.
What?
I never knew I wanted to see something so badly.
Great, more Magfolk coming in. That's always a plus. Surely. Okay, well, let's go down and around. We'll go back down to the oily, toxic sludge, and then we will see what's at the end of that tunnel. I have to assume it's going to be a treasure of some sort. I do still need to double back to the camp as well. Let's just go for it. Oh yeah, swimming through this seems like a terrible plan. I am in fact dying. It was worth it for the treasure, I hope. After I eat another springberry. Good. Great. And then you can heal me. We're good. What was the point of me coming in here? Just random junk, more or less. Okay, well. You know, the fact that there are no merchants back here seems like me getting all of this stuff is kind of pointless. Just saying. We're also quite lost down here. At the moment. Like, where is this going to take me back out to? Back out to here? Do I know where here is? I thought the water was going to cushion my fall. Clearly it wasn't deep enough. Okay. Isn't this how we came in here? This is totally how we came in, went deeper into the dungeon. So, we're going to double back over here, and now there's going to be a mag folk waiting for us. A mag folk waiting for us outside. Okay, so I'm going to upgrade the Unmaker, which is now almost at max. Is that the maximum? I still need more living steel chunks, and I definitely don't have more of that. Unless I was supposed to find this by down or like destroying some of my legendary stuff. I don't want to do that though. Though it turns out I can just upgrade my lower tier stuff to the higher tier stuff whenever I wanted to. Well then, that would have been nice to know, like much earlier in the game, but here we are, I guess. So how many can I craft? Oh, I can choose. Okay, let's make like 10 of them. Sure.
True.
Well, there you go. I've just been missing out. I need 4 more. Okay. So we'll just do that. We'll craft 4 more. Great. Now I can upgrade the weapon all the way. And that is maxed out, not with nothing else. Big iron on your hip. Equip a fully upgraded weapon. Very nice. Now I need to start working on the armor. I need a lot more of the toadstool. I guess I should just do it. This is the end. I'm not going to use... I'm going to be realistic. I'm not going to be crafting anything else or playing any further because I've basically done everything in the game. So we will now be upgrading Faith and Conviction. Okay. Dragon Hide. Where am I going to find Dragon Hide? I can just make it out of the Balrog skin stuff. Okay. Let's make it all. Don't care. Doesn't matter. And now you can go all the way. Jingle, jangle, jingle. Lots of New Vegas references here. Equip a fully upgraded set of armor. And we're clear, basically. I mean, we do have this stuff, but I literally never use it. I quite literally never use this stuff. So it won't even matter. I'm just going to run around swinging my sword. Okay. Alright, it turned out to be faster for me just to travel back to camp. And here we are. So we are back out to where we need to be, which is A-OK. My weapon is fully upgraded. Is that a healer? Or... oh, it's a chanter. You're gonna summon more dudes. Oh yeah. So we'll take you out. We're gonna team up with the Magpoke in this very specific... ow. Where the heck did the enemies go? They just went flying. Alright, that happened. And now it's going to be a 1v1, or sort of a 1v1 between us and the Magpoke, which is more than okay for me. I now have specialized equipment for you. So please die. Taunt them all, which is great. I'll bounce off of you real quick. Ow. Somehow that did damage to me, even though I wasn't... ow! Got a lot of AoE. Okay. I do enjoy the additional 200 per hit. The 280 per hit, more or less. Okay. Throw the thing. You're poisoned. This is pretty much... ow. This is pretty much all we need. Yes, that's right. Aim at my tank. And then you die. Fantastic. More living chunks I don't really care for. What am I hearing? I'm not sure what I'm hearing. It's like a weird hissing noise. Oh. Perfect. And I'll grab that too. Lovely. We now have 2 more things to deactivate.
This is how you imprison a guard.
Apparently so.
We gotta live to tell this tale.
True enough. Decaying Skeleton Wizard. Pristine Magfolk. Okay, well, I mean, I can just let them do their thing. Oh, there's more than one. And they teleport. There's more. Okay, there's 2 of them. Okay. 2 is not good. I also don't need these things running at me either. Okay. Taunt them both. Thank you. Activate your powers. Barrier up. Who am I smacking? This one has less health. So I will smack you. I need the Dream Thrall thingies to be on my side, okay? Considering we're both trying to get to Sapidol right now. We're all trying to get to Sapidol, and we're all fighting against the Magfolk. Okay. I guess I could probably pop a buff too, right? Because where's that thing that deals increased damage? Where is it? Magrin's what? Blessing. I have a lot of these from the entire game. I might as well use them. Okay, disappeared. That's fine. Ow! Thank goodness I ate that then. That damage reduction helped a lot. Holy cow, okay. Definitely worth my time. Give me my barrier. Thank you. Whoa! I need you to stop looking at me, buddy. I would love to help, but we're dying here. Ow. Okay. Although my upgraded armor helps a lot too, to be honest. Where'd he go? Away is the answer, okay. Okay, I'm actively getting swarmed. Everyone's against me right now. Which is not stellar. Okay, good. That's 1. Drink up? Yes, definitely drink up. Another severed arm. That's fine. Leave me alone. Did they both die from that? Ow. Okay. Well, the good news is I'm incapacitated, but I can come back. Okay. There's a dude. Ow. There's a dude over there. Mr. Chanter, go to bed. Thank you. Alright. Smack him. Good stuff. Giada, please barrier us. Kai is in a bit of trouble right now. Wonderful. I think I might be able to get you stunned. Uh-oh. Back off. Taunt. Taunt. Thank you. I see the buff didn't last very long, did it? No, it didn't. But that's fine. We'll pop it continually for like the final boss fight, whenever we get around to it. Okay, thank you for the indicator, because I had no idea where it was. Okay. You have a fire breath, which is kind of new to me, but really, really irrelevant at this stage. Give me your arms. I need your second arm. Get out of here. Uh oh. Ow, stomped. Bump. That'll do it. Okay, what am I aiming for? Not sure, but I'm gonna loot. I guess we're just going straight to the pillar in the middle, yeah. Or the control console in the middle. Oh, what happened to my frames there? That was odd. Give me that. It's interesting. I wonder if you can actually see Sapidol through the barrier. I'm very nosy, so I'm going to take a look before I actually stick the arms into the console. Actually, never mind. I don't think I can get up there. No, I definitely can't. Okay. Never mind. There you go. So that's 1. Did that deactivate, or I guess both need to be in? And there's 2. Oh, a full actual cutscene that involves my character. That's kind of rare. Or so it feels. You know, this seems a little dangerous. It'd be very easy to go off balance. touch. Oh dear. Are you gonna pull me in? Oh. Hey. It's been a while.
Come at last, after so long. You are so small. We questioned if you were real. Then steps, a voice, through armies and corrupted soil. You persevered. Now, you are here.
Yes, I am. Here to stop the Dream Scourge. There's not much time. Yeah, what is this garden? Am I on solid ground or am I dreaming?
Is real enough to hold us. A fortress, a nightmare. We were innocent once. We woke, and we wanted nothing but connection. But the other gods imprisoned us, left us to suffer alone in this place. But you are here now. You found us, a sprout in the endless winter. There is little time. We would be freed from these bonds.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to promise to try and control your emotions.
Feel her wire against our flesh.
The Strangler? You mean Wodika?
She begs for our blood. Her wolves defile the city on the shore.
Oh, what's it called again? Paradise? Yeah. Is something happening in Paradise?
Blood on the tide.
That's bad.
The people's cries ring in our ears.
That's very bad.
She pierces us now. Now we will not brook this. Not again. A spark. Wait. The essence bends here. Time flows into itself.
Okay, I'm gonna need a little bit...
You can reach her.
I need cleaner words. What do you mean time is flowing into itself? Oh, you're gonna teleport me over? Send my body across the living lands. Even an archmage couldn't do that.
A wellspring of power. We strain, but we could clear the way.
I mean, a god could do that,
We
yeah.
were everything. What have we lost? What multitudes could we contain? We could run, leap in the water, flourish in forgotten hills.
We do need to talk about what you did, Sapadol.
We must. We shall.
Like, we gotta have this conversation first before I potentially free you.
We mourn our past. We
Like, you getting upset literally killed, like, destroyed cities and civilizations, so... The only way I can set you free is if you truly want to change.
We trust you. You who have been by our side for so long. You met death, and you offered your hand.
Yeagwolf was fighting something bigger than me. He was troubled, he didn't need to die for it.
You taught us mercy. Always mercy. We saw how you would fight for those who could not. Give us peace. We want a chance to change. We deserve that opportunity.
That I agree with. If you can promise, you will be better.
Do you think we have learned nothing from you?
I don't know, you were dreaming and lying to us too.
We
You didn't even know if I was real.
this prison. Let us have a chance to rest. We want peace. Or do you have no more mercy for us than you did for the bear?
I'm literally like, what bear? I don't remember. What bear? Wait, what are you talking about?
The beautiful thing you killed.
The Dream Scourge bear from like the start of the game?
We asked what you would do with an animal that sickened after a fight. Do you remember what you said?
No, that was many, many hours ago. Close the wound, disinfect it, and heal it.
More than anything, that is what we desire too. Treat us as you would the bear.
Alright.
Clean our wounds, heal us. grant us the same. The time has come for you to act. End our pain, and the dream scourge will cease.
I hope you're right.
Give us peace. It is all we have wanted for so long.
Freedom or destruction. Is there really no other way? Why? Like, this seems a little weird about waffling. I'll ask it.
Perhaps
Oh?
there may be another path.
And what is that?
What if the bear spirit came to inhabit another's flesh?
What do you mean by that?
Unity.
Oh, you want to be me?
We would become one.
I'm okay with just freeing you. I don't want to be you. Wait, you want to merge our souls?
We could guide you. We could care for you. You would never be desolate again.
So I would become like the physical form of a god, but you would be the one driving the body.
You would not question if you were loved, and no one would dare question your
Yeah, that doesn't sound good to me. Let's just free you the traditional way. I don't want to be a puppet.
Be alone.
That's weird.
We would be entwined with your heart.
That's a bit too much. You're already speaking to me. Okay, I'm just gonna release you. We both deserve our freedom.
Freedom. We see your focus. We see how your essence bends our cage. Center your thoughts. Reach for us. Clear the fog. Tear down the gates.
Okay.
We were so blind, so lost. We brought such horrors to this place. We feel bright. We had forgotten what it is to live. We will grow, tend, flower. We will always remember this.
Sounds good.
We will remember you when you are ash and soil and mulch.
Okay, but you could just get my soul again from the wheel, right? Sapidol's Fury. Release Sapidol from their prison. Reach max level. Oh, I did? Peak performance. Unleashes the power of Sapidol to lift all nearby enemies into the air and slam them down, dealing high damage. So is she free now, or are they free now, or? Like, do you have a physical form, or was I just dealing with Audra? Are those things gonna form a portal? Like, what are those things supposed to represent? Just her power, or their power? Where are my party members in all this? I guess they couldn't come across because they weren't given the stone steps. I suppose that makes sense. Can you make the portal a little bigger so I can actually go through it? There you go. Thank you. Can you also let my party members through so I'm not going through alone? Oh, there they are. Yeah, Paradise doesn't look too hot right now. Or rather, it looks pretty hot. Seems like it's a little bit on fire, too. Alright. It's been a long time since we spent any time here. Outside of doubling back every now and then just to turn in the cartographer quests. Hey, everyone's here.
It's Paradise.
Oh.
Are we back in Dawnshore? Already?
This is Sapidol's doing. I'm certain of it. No power in Aora could transport us so quickly, or so far.
Back to the beginning, where it all started.
What happened to the living land started long ago.
You are staring
We're going
directly
to
into my
finish
soul.
it.
You're all staring directly
Seen
into my
this?
soul. It's a little
I
awkward.
don't think parodies look like this when we left it.
Looks like the war already started, and the giant roots are winning.
Marius, vines don't usually get that big this quickly, do they?
Based on their growth and size, I'd say we've been gone 2 or 3 weeks.
Like, in the portal? Is that what you meant? Okay. Time flowed quicker in the garden. Giada was right.
For once, I wish I wasn't. Who knows if the garden affected time, or merely our perception of time? Assuming there's even a difference.
It's like how a body fights an infection. The fever gives you strange dreams that feel like an eternity.
Look at this place. Feels like we're still in the dream. And not just us. Those are more your people's ships in the harbor. And steel garrote banners past the barricades. That can't be good.
More Steel Garrote, huh?
Ringrim is here.
Oh.
Perhaps we get to see an archmage in action.
Okay, but maybe she's gonna be against
I need
us?
to see Elia as well. What a strange reunion this will be.
The Blessed Day Wardens are here too.
Everyone is here.
Oh, that conflict we've been trying so hard to prevent started without us.
Ambassador Hilgard must know something about
If he
this.
didn't start this
Also
himself.
true. He did seem a little
Steel Garrote
odd.
have been itching for a fight this whole time. This would have happened with or without us.
Before we go, what happened back there with the Dream Scourge and Sapadal?
I freed Sapadal from their prison. The Dream Scourge is over.
I'm not sure. That's good, right?
We will hope for the
It's a
best.
relief that the Dream
And if we
Scourge-
were wrong, we won't be around to find
I
out.
only hope we can say the same about Sapadal. Time will tell, I suppose.
Correct.
After all this time, they're free. And the living land is free to heal.
We've cured the land, and we've even freed a caged god. All in all, rather a successful day.
Yeah, but now we have other things to worry about. War has a mind of its own. No one will care about what we've done.
You've saved the soul of the living lands. Now the survivors fight over its bones. We should take a look. See if we can get ahead of whatever storm is brewing down there.
Sounds
People
good.
seem to be gathering west of here. Whatever's happening, let's be a part of it.
Okay. I would switch away from my weapon because I don't think we'll be running into Macfolk anymore, but I haven't upgraded it. It doesn't seem worth it.
They marched in with no warning. I couldn't think. I just ran.
Okay, survivors. That's good.
Now, where did they come from?
Sansa. Paradise, Precarious Hold, Yellow Band Camp. Wait a minute. Is this an actual full map I get to explore again? I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for a world map again. Talk to me.
Envoy, what does the Garrote think they're doing?
Whatever it takes to show Paradise they're in charge.
What's the point of exploring if you just want to plant your flag everywhere?
Colonialism. Is everything at the Emporium all right?
They broke some glass, but the map is safe.
Well, that's good.
They didn't think I was worth the trouble.
Look, just
Right
take
now,
solace in that. That's not
that's a good
terrible.
thing.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're looking for survivors, a few of us fled to the Balrog.
How many?
The pub?
I'm not sure. I saw Sapiento. God, I hope they're not trapped in there.
So basically, I'm gonna have to go and free a
I'm
bunch of
sorry
people.
I
Got
can't
it.
be more help.
That's fine. You're a merchant, and I can use you right now. You can thank me in your next book. How does that sound?
On the very first page.
We should move. Let's hope the Garrote hasn't made it to the Balrog yet.
Envoy, wait! Before you go, I may have something for you.
Okay.
I took some supplies when I ran. If you think they'll help, they're yours. I'll even give you a discount. You know. for
You're still gonna
saving
make
the
me
city.
pay for it? Okay. Can't hurt to look. What do you have? Various Adra Bond that I don't really care for. The living steel chunks and stuff. Health potions. Like, you just got mats. Which is fine. I might as well dump some of this. I'm not going to be using it. Do you have any random weapons on me? Sure. Take those too. I don't know what I just sold. Whatever I sold, it was entirely by accident. And I couldn't even tell you what I just tossed. I have no idea. Okay, well. That's that. I could just buy the Adraban, but does it matter? Sure, whatever. Now I have no money left. Great. Anyone that I actually know and recognize hanging out over here? No? No? Okay.
Why is there snow here?
Ringrim.
Gotta be Ringgrim's work.
Yep.
I heard she made it snow.
This is where... Okay, that's where Yatsley ran off to.
But why
So what is that? Is that... Are these the... citizens of, like, Fior or something? Or... Is that a treasure that I can see up there? Like, what exactly am I looking at? Nope. Nothing. Just environmental setting, like set work, more or less. Okay. Everything is overgrown. No one of note is even out here, so there was no real reason for me to explore. All right, feels kind of unfortunate and lame, but okay. You know, it would have been cool to see everyone all gathered up together. You know, my companions from Fior, my allies from Fior and Thirdborn, etc., etc. Okay. Well, I'm going to come up here and talk to Ringrim then. And Yatsley, see what's going on. Salutations.
a familiar face?
Yeah, you could say that.
Wow. Feels like everyone's here now.
Does it, though?
We meet again, Envoy.
Yes, we do.
Paradise burns, thanks to Ludwig and the Steel Garrote laying siege to it. But the Dream Scourge is gone.
How? I killed Ludwig at Mount Forja. Well, I mean, she's undead.
It wouldn't be the first time she's come back.
It's remarkable.
So Ludwig
how
is here
hard
again.
your
Great.
mortal
So she's probably the
strive
final
for
boss.
causes that'll be forgotten within centuries. Still, I do think the world has been irrevocably, if minimally, changed by your actions.
I freed Sapidol. That's incredibly world-changing.
Perhaps. A new god being set loose on the world is certain to have consequences. Mostly, I'm curious about whether you think you've made the right choice.
Look, that's a mystery to me, too. The decision I made was what felt correct in that moment.
Wise answer, that. I am interested in seeing the outcome of your story, Envoy. With luck, it won't end with you also on fire.
Yeah, here's hoping. I hope it ends in a long nap after some excellent food.
Mortal comforts are so very adorable. All you desire are your base needs lavishly fulfilled. Goodbye, Envoy.
Goodbye, you're not
And
gonna help?
lastly, I do look forward to when all of this is done. I am eager to work with you.
Oh, yes. We'll, discuss that later.
Okay, you're not gonna help?
My research
You're just gonna stand there? Alright, sure. Why are you even here then? Conclave Camp?
If we make it out of this, I'm going on vacation.
I need a vacation too.
Oh, Envoy, how good to see you here as we stand together at the brink of this historic event. Thank you again for your help back in the archives.
You're welcome. Oh,
Paradise burns
I noticed the zombies in the back there.
The people of the living lands stand ready to defend their home.
Will you be recording today's events for the archives?
Yes. What happens in Paradise now will decide the fate of the Parkrunen after all.
What's the plan if Paradise falls?
We will find a way to persevere. We Parkrunen have a gift for surviving inhospitable conditions, and always have. Whatever the outcome of the upcoming battle, do not forget us. I fear that more than our deaths. If Edir and the Steel Garrote have their way, they'll strip the history books of any mention of our culture and our ways. Future generations will only ever know us as an appendage of the Empire. I hope it doesn't come to that.
Well, even if Adir triumphs, I'll ensure our historians do their duty.
It is all I can ask for. That's as much as I'll say. You have a role in deciding what happens next. Do the right thing, Envoy. Let history remember you for the correct reasons.
No pressure, right? Okay. Kind of cool to see him.
Where
Oh, Elia's the one who's in charge of the zombos.
Lands where time held its breath, and dreams had more substance than reality.
They're saluting? Or are they looking?
Not if you value your life.
Okay, let's chat.
Envoy, I knew you'd show up eventually.
How is Emerald Stair? More importantly, how are you?
Thriving on both counts. I'm happy to report.
Well, that's good.
My revenants were just getting comfortable in Thirdborn when the Steel Garrote stepped out of line. When I heard tensions were brewing, I thought to myself, this is a job for the undead. So I gathered the flock.
Please keep the undead far, far away from battle.
Not to worry. They get spooked by gunfire, the sight of blood, and, well, almost anything.
How would that
I'll
help?
keep them on a tight leash, just in case the Steel Garrote breach our defenses. Better to have them and not need them. Oh, and I've been meaning to thank you. Whatever you did in the garden seems to have worked.
Well, that's good news.
Emerald Stair is healing, believe it or not. Once this is over, our crops will flourish like never before.
Giada plans on returning to Fior.
Really? Giata, why didn't you tell me?
I didn't know myself until recently. Despite everything, I'm looking forward to going home.
And we're looking forward to having you. Gods know we need you. Best of luck out there. And don't worry about a thing. My flock will keep us safe and secure.
I'm more worried about your flock freaking out all of our allies.
I wasn't worried until she said that. Let's get out of here.
What a mess.
Indeed. Anyone over here that I should know about?
Did you help us? We must have seen you in a dream.
Oh, you survived! You were the one with Dream Scourge, I remember.
We smell steel. Should we run?
What about the leader of Thirdborn? Is she okay? Because she also had it before we left.
Do you think it's over? We really won't see any more dream thralls?
Here's hoping. This place is dipping down. The Godless Altar? Oh, this is just where they set it up. It's still giving me the names of the old locations on the map. Okay.
How's Casagrada?
As prepared as he'll ever be.
Who knows? Maybe all this will make a hero out of him.
We don't
I vaguely remember you.
we need every
Don't really remember
come
you.
back alive.
I think you are the leader, right?
Just be ready. It's about time Fior stepped up to defend the rest of the living lands.
Right. Verano?
The roots are here too. Fine by me. They'll make a good vantage point. If I go first and distract them. Oh, this is a bad idea.
Okay, I don't really remember you much, but that's fine. At least now we're running into, like, other people that we've met before, technically. Some people from... Are they all dead? What's going on? Some people that we met in side quests and stuff seem to be turning up as well. Or maybe they were part of the main quest and I just don't remember them. Entirely possible. Denwyn. Well, you don't need that anymore. Thank you. Okay. Well, you, do me a favor. Don't become lootable. Alright, Denwyn.
If you're wounded, find a place to lie down. Someone will get to you before you bleed out.
The other two corpses I just looted would beg to differ.
Turning to the fallen, as you can see.
Just let me know if you need anything.
Believe it or not, we have more than enough supplies. The Clavager knew this day might come. Unfortunately, my hands are full with the dying and the dead, and there's too many of both. If I don't get any sleep, I might be the next casualty.
Understandable. Take a break. You're no good to anyone exhausted.
I suppose I've earned a couple of winks. You look like you could use a few.
I definitely
Next
can.
time we see each other, I just hope the fighting's done.
Me too.
Sound advice. A good commander knows when people are at their limit.
Speak with the leaders of the Living Lands. Okay, hopefully they're all gathered then. Anyone else here before we dip out? More dead bodies? That's not fun. Who are you? Just a guard, okay. Clearly I'm supposed to go up to the command tent, but I'm not ready for that. I still want to run around and see if there are any more people I can catch up with. People I might recognize. Also, 2 people want to talk to me back at camp, so... That is also a thing I need to consider. We still have conversations yet. I'm glad you two survived. That's nice. Okay, moving forward.
Is that you?
Oh, Radut! How have you been? Koa and Ruanga. Aren't these two the rebels who were killing soldiers and stuff?
I could go with you.
Oh, no!
With the steel garrote longsword? No way.
I might not be able to.
Were you the siblings who told me to kill their parents?
Exactly. You can't fight. So just stay here, wait it out, and...
Shut up, Ruanga. Who set your arm during that storm when Andra's mortar fell? Or stitched up Taue's shoulder when the RDC got the drop on us near Sayuka? I'm not letting you stand against the steel garrote alone when you don't even know how to spell tourniquet. So stop treating me like I'm broken.
You're right. You're right. You stitched up Taue's shoulder so good he hardly had a scar. And I thought I'd never be able to use my arm again, but now it only ever hurts when it's about to rain. You're not broken, Koa. You're a good sawbones and... good person. But if you're out there with me, I'm going to be worried about you, not about staying alive. And that'll get us both killed. You know?
Yeah, I guess. All right. Just make sure there's something left of you for me to put back together when this is through.
Okay, great. If only I remembered who you guys were.
I've got bandages, needles, bread, rags for wound packing, my belt if she needs a tourniquet. What am I missing? Painkillers. Maybe someone will trade me for rum. A lot of rum.
I don't have any of those, sorry.
Sleeping draught to make her rest. Or the few doses of sleeping draught, in case.
Okay. No, you're still talking, holy cap.
Envoy?
Yeah, Envoy. Thanks. Thanks for not being so wordy. Warden Radut.
Envoy, how did you...
Oh, and the, what's her name?
I don't know.
It's great to see you.
I was gonna say Amelia, so,
Where
okay.
the fuck did you come from?
You just appeared out of nowhere.
That we did. I'm guessing you two worked out everything between you?
Eh, close enough.
I mean, you have a common enemy
Once word
now.
about Paradis reached us, we were allowed to go.
That's not important right now, Radut.
Right. Forgive me, Envoy. I won't keep you long. I just want to make one request while you're here. As much as you can, be good to the living lands.
Even after all the Living Lands has put you through, that's what you desire?
Yes, but more than that,
What Radut is saying, Envoy, is that we know the adherents can put us through worse. And we don't want it to get bloody.
I'd just like for us to live lives that are free. For us. Not Adir to determine our fates. It's going to be up to you, Envoy. I know you have much to do, so I'll just leave you with that. Thank you.
Alright, thank you. Who else do I get to nag? These are various trainers. Warden Petru. Okay, that's where I need to go, I think. Oh, actually, no. I'm going over there. So what's up here? Anyone else? No? Nothing? No reason for me to be over here at all? Fine, okay. Well, I'm surprised Kai and Yatsli don't have anything to say to me. Set up a party camp. Yes, we will. Okay, who am I talking to? You.
So, here we are. The first and last battle for the Living Lands.
That's optimistic of you to assume it's going to be the last one. Yeah, we can only hope it's the last.
Try praying instead of just hoping. That might work better for you. Metaphysically, the battle is already over. Sapadal is free, and the Dream Scourge is gone.
True.
But politically, we have a small mess to tidy up.
Just a small mess. We have unfinished business with the Steel Garrote.
I intend to send a message to the Steel Garrote. And it won't be subtle. Anyway, who knows what tomorrow will bring. So let's be grateful for today. You've earned a little peace of mind.
Tomorrow comes. We all have.
I think that's enough wool gathering for now. Besides, I need to tinker on the phantasmal focus. Make sure it's ready for war. Don't stay up too late.
Okay, let's talk about the battle for Paradis.
Anything in particular?
No.
What are you so...
Oh. I still can't believe we learned the truth about your parents.
Neither can I. I never used to believe in destiny. Life always felt meaningless, like groping through the dark. But in a good way. All of that was before the garden. What are the odds that you and I meet? And after a series of mishaps, I learned the truth about my family's past?
I attempt to calculate the odds. Well, when a god is involved, maybe a little destiny is unavoidable.
Destiny is truly unavoidable. For whatever reason, certain things must happen in due course. Whatever you choose to call it, a coincidence like this does not happen every day. Let's appreciate it for what it is. Moments like this are few and far between.
Okay, well, that's enough for now. Get some rest.
Pleasant dreams.
Yes, it seems like you have more to say with the exclamation mark.
We should take a moment to acknowledge what happened back there.
Back where?
We liberated the god of the living lands. Now they are unchained, free to do whatever they want. That's quite a gamble you made.
Would you have done any different?
I'm not sure. Too many variables. Regardless, I support your decision. If not for you, Sapadal would still be pacing their cage like a wild animal. Which means you have leverage over a god. How do you plan on using it?
I'll use it to make a better living lands.
That's a lot of responsibility, but I have faith you're equal to
I actually
it.
saw the option where I didn't want to like
Sapadal's
force them into
imprisonment
anything,
shaped
and
the
honestly that's
silence.
true.
Now that everything's changed, I'm curious what will happen. We cannot know if the living lands will normalize or destabilize as a result of our actions.
I mean, so far it sounds like it's been going well. I hate to imagine what an unstable living lands looks like.
Emerald Stair was bad enough. I don't want to think about how bad it can get. Maybe you'll find some comfort in prayer, now that one of the gods is listening.
I mean, Galloway's tusks are pretty rough too.
Subject matter is a bit much for our little camp.
For you, anything.
You're too kind. I want you to know this has been an unforgettable experience. Wherever we go from here, I'm grateful to have been a part of it. Until next time.
Yep, till next time, bye. Well, we'll have to see if Yatsli has anything new to say.
My favorite Adiran.
Okay, you have nothing new to say. Got it. Kai.
After everything, just say the word.
Okay, you literally don't want to talk.
There you are, Envoy. You ready for this?
You ready as I'll ever be.
Understood. Same here. I guess it helps we have a god on our side, right? I mean, a god beats a skeleton knight any day. This is just cleanup. Just figuring out who controls the living lands from here out.
True enough. We still have a lot to do here.
You have a lot to do. I just need to survive and make sure you live through this. Anyway, you should get some rest. Oh, if you need to rehearse any speeches or whatever, make sure you do it in front of someone else.
Huh, fair. You don't want to hear our speeches?
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I'd just rather not.
Alright, thanks, buddy. Alright, talk to me now.
Envoy, what do you need?
Okay, so weirdly enough, the only person to talk about the battle for Paradis is Giada. And no one else has anything of note. I mean, even then, you can choose that option and she still doesn't say anything of note. Weird. Well, that's all the follow-up. Well, that's all the follow-up I could get, so here are my companions again.
What we're doing here?
Nope.
No pressure, Envoy. Just the fate of everyone, right in your hands.
Yep. As always, pretty much. Hello, Captain Wimgar.
Didn't think I'd be seeing you again.
Yeah.
One battlefield to another, eh?
Good to see ya.
Thralls and now this.
Aren't you the one who was stationed at, like...
And the Steel Garrote don't answer to anyone but her.
You were stationed at the entrance to Thirdborn, right? The Thirdborn area.
Even if she wins, gods help us all.
Right. Okay. Aha! The lady seems like she's fine. The lady of Fior.
Is it really you? Mihala told us you went into some place called the Garden to seek a god.
Well, they were correct.
When you didn't return, we took you for dead. What did you see there? The god you felt in Nakutadek?
Correct.
It's too preposterous to believe. How could a plague be ended by speaking with a god?
I mean, you
Everyone,
recovered.
please,
Did you not?
please. We could get to the bottom of this if you would only let them speak. It's been weeks, Envoy. What happened?
I met the god of the living lands and freed them. I discharged my duty to the Emperor. I ended the Dream Scourge. Why does it look like you're at war? True. I'm gonna pick 2.
Finally, a ray of sunlight shines through the storm cloud.
I will not grovel at the envoy's feet for solving a plague I am not convinced was real.
Okay, come on, Mihala.
Consider yourself blessed to be so ignorant, then. Thirdborn lost more good people than wardens with wits.
You know nothing of me or my people, you fucking pirate!
Warden Commander, look around you. Is this really the time?
We believe the Dream Scourge was a malady of the soul. How did you put an end to it, Envoy?
Well, there was a living god.
Sapadal was responsible
And I
for
freed
the
it.
Dream Scourge. Their rage, their confusion, their fear.
So you say. But Shatterscarp is still...
Okay, so Temerity. Okay, you're not...
Temerity is
Okay,
still
so my
pacing
bad.
her room, muttering in the dark.
Is that true, though? Maybe she's
There
recovered.
won't be any new infections.
Oh,
We've put a stop to that for good. Unfortunately, there's little we can do for those already in the grip of the
Okay,
Dream
I guess I was
Scourge.
wrong. They
We
don't
can give them
recover.
comfort, nothing more.
Maybe I
This will be a
misrecognized
process.
the soldiers from
Dream
earlier.
Scourge was never going to simply go away overnight.
I suppose it stands to reason. I found that a quick fix is often anything but. What of this god, then? What does it mean that you freed them?
Well, Sapadal is the god of the godless and the god of the living lands.
Ludwig had intimated that this land grew a new god. But how can that be?
Giata and I have some theories about the nature of the Adra in the living lands.
I'd say we're past the point of theorizing.
If the Adra here is a closed system, like a terrarium for our souls, then a gradual accumulation of essence could coalesce into a being.
But why is it a closed system here,
Much
though?
like the formation of gemstones.
I thought it was a closed system because there is a
All it takes
god.
time and the right application of pressure.
What came first, the chicken or the
Wolfram
egg?
no doubt saw Sapadal as a threat to her authority. So, she killed the godless and imprisoned their god.
I assume it is this god we have to thank for the roots tearing apart Paradise? They erupted from the earth the moment those bastards stood up their first siege tower.
Nakutadek was riven with those things, not to mention what they did to the land.
Similar roots had infected the structures at Naku Kubel. If they and the Dream Scourge were really the work of a god, and the gods thought it best to imprison this god, how could you let such a creature go free?
I could no more leave a young god to rot in a cage than I could a kith child.
Altruism is fertile ground for folly.
Fair enough. Okay, you two can just jump off this tower then, and then I'll deal with it afterwards.
We'll have nothing to fear from this god once we expel you from our lands.
Having Sapadal at our beck and call might be to our advantage. I'd like to see Rawatai try to stand toe-to-toe against a god.
Keeping watch over Sapadal was a sacred task Nandru gave us when he left. For that reason alone, my wardens owe them their allegiance.
Well, whatever happens, I suppose we can't put the godling back in the bottle now.
Is it really wise to call it a godling?
We have more pressing
Not that,
matters
like, it's
to
not like
attend
you can
to.
challenge it.
The Steel Garrote have attacked Paradise. Inquisitor Ludwig has already joined the battle. She must have traveled like the wind to get here so fast.
I distinctly remember killing Ludwig on top of Mount Forja. What did you know about this attack,
You
Ambassador?
might not believe me, but I didn't want any of this to happen. It was Ludwig who called for the attack.
I didn't hear an answer, Ambassador.
She and her Steel Garrote laid siege to the city, shortly after you beat her to the garden.
I distinctly remember killing her.
You did. I kicked her corpse when you weren't looking.
Huh.
Just to be sure.
Well, she's seen better days, but you wouldn't know it judging by how she fights.
Ludwig's run through the militia like a whirlwind.
Alright,
Let's keep the similes to ourselves.
She's gonna try and kill me again, isn't she? Well,
Regrettably,
obviously.
She's not in the business of making exceptions for people she deems oathbreaker. So long as her passion for Wodica lives, so too will her spirit.
So break her passion for
Then we
Wodica.
destroy
Got
her
it.
faith, and the rest of her will follow. I have a theory about this. Let's talk at camp if you want to hear it. But I think we can kill her.
Alright, we can do that.
Oh, good. That will be easy.
It is not, I think, impossible.
So, what are we doing standing around? We have to stop her.
Couldn't agree more.
I didn't get to ask him the other questions though. I had more questions I wanted to ask.
Informing him of her attack. He will send advisors and reinforcements swiftly in response. What will his representatives find when they arrive? A new colony? A budding grave room?
What is a grave room? That's a new one for me. A grave room is an Adirian system of government where the Empire oversees their vassal territory with minimal supervision. The vassal receives military aid and orderly government, and the Empire receives taxes, resources, and conscripted soldiers, of course. Okay.
Before you face Ludwig, you should know what you're fighting for. All of you must decide, together. But whatever you decide, understand, the days of the frontier are done. Adir will come. Indeed, we are already here.
I have another idea. How about a united Living Lands?
Oh, Envoy, no. Do not suggest that lightly. Think of the Emperor. There would be reprisals.
That's fine.
Ones which this conclave could not survive, fractured as you are. Not unless you came together and formed a nation of your own.
Why not? We have our own god.
Difficult. No, impossible. I'm certain you would fail. Think of your people, all of you. Think of the lives at stake.
Well, I assume the assembled leaders have thoughts. Well, I can talk to everyone. Turn to your companions.
We deserve our autonomy, even if we must fight for it. Anything less would be surrender.
Fleeing someone else's laws and authority is one thing. Setting up your own is another.
True.
We're an island of misfits and dissidents. We'll still have to surrender some of our autonomy, and we won't agree on what that means overnight. We'll be vulnerable. Without allies, other powers will see us as ripe for the picking. Know
Also
that
true.
This is a hard road to walk.
We were fine before Adir came. We'll be fine when they're gone.
I think we ran things perfectly fine before your kin got
So that's
here.
3-4, 1 against. Okay. Sapital.
To bounty. Does the winter frost dissuade the seeds? Many fruits on our boughs. We graft many leaves into strength.
Okay, well then I assume the assembled leaders have thoughts.
Though I'm hardly eager to work with any of you. I like the idea of twisting beneath Adir's boot heel, even less. So long as the Wardens can continue our vigil, I'm open to uniting, if you are.
Well, that's good. That's one.
Thirdborn alone couldn't stand against
Okay,
the
that sounds
storm.
like 2.
But the might of all of us, together, we could deter any but the most fearsome adversaries. And that's what cannons are for.
With the Envoy's support, we'd have a god in our pocket.
Well, sorta.
What could
I
Valor
don't
do to
intend
us?
to
When
overly
my people return,
use that connection.
could create such
Unless they choose to, of
bundles
course.
animals,
I don't want to manipulate
the
it.
Living Lands would become the breadbasket of the world.
Okay, tell me about the other possibilities.
Of course.
I actually don't care about the rest of them. Why are you and I involved in this decision, Hilgard?
I know why.
You have seen more of this land and met more of its people than any of us. Your opinion is informed.
In theory.
You were empowered by the Emperor himself to investigate an impossible problem. And against the odds, you solved it. You are the close personal friend of a rogue god. And in our dealings together, I found you to be a person of substance and conviction. But mostly, it's because you're Adiran, so I trust you. And these fine people here are going to do whatever they like if they don't agree with you anyway.
Okay. We know what colonies and Greframs would end up happening, so I would know what I would like to do.
Leave me in suspense.
I think we should fight for united living lands.
Oh, gods have mercy.
Deal with it.
Solas and her wardens stand vigil with the living lands.
You can count on Thirdborn. Our cannons stand with the living lands.
Fjord and her animancers stand with the living lands.
We deserve this opportunity.
All right.
Thank you
Seems
for
like we're
believing
doing
in
well
us.
so far.
Fighting a battle together is easy. I just hope everyone's willing to stick it out when it comes to the politics.
God, they made the right decision for once.
Finally, some sense permeates the proceedings.
On your head be the consequences. That leaves the matter of Ludwine and the Steel Garrote. She will never surrender, Envoy.
That's okay, I can kill her again.
You must kill her, or we will lose Paradis, and eventually the island.
Then I will meet Ludwine on the battlefield. Let no man stand who tries to stop me.
The living lands will never be free until we break the chain around our necks. Ludwine must die her final death.
She better say her goodbyes while she can.
I doubt she
I'm
cares.
proud to fight at your side, Envoy. One last time.
Alrighty.
Let's get to work then. We've got a walking corpse to bury.
The Paradis militia will be at your back. Give her no quarter. The future waits.
At least you're on my side, sort of. I guess you're more on the Empire side and less on the Steel Garrote side, so that's why you're with me for now. Okay, well, thank you all for trusting me.
Thank you for deserving it. Now, go and teach the Steel Garrote a lesson they will never forget.
Show them that the living lands will not be broken across Vodka's knee.
Sounds
We
good.
will send reinforcements to help you reclaim the Eastern Gate. From there, work your way to the main plaza.
When did you become a military strategist?
Let's just say this is not my first brush with a tyrannical authority, though. I pray it is my last. May all the gods of Eora and the living lands protect you.
Let's take back the city together. Show the Steel Garrote how the living lands takes care of its own.
Time to stop the Steel Garrote. Lead the way, Envoy.
Alright, let's do it. In we go. Reach the city. I assume the door opens now. Ow. Actually, there are people who want to talk to me back at camp. So we will quickly go back to camp. And then we will go out into the battle. Another. So apparently I hit max level, so I have another level up available to me. I honestly don't know what to get, and it doesn't really matter at this point, it feels. So why not get a little bit of extra damage? Sure. And now we will talk to the two party members who actually want to chat.
Neither can I. We're going into battle for the soul of the living lands, rallying under the banners of the Paradis militia.
True enough.
Your emperor will not be pleased.
That's okay. I have influence in court. My report on the living lands will change minds.
Political influence is dangerous.
True.
If you aren't careful, it can turn against you. When a godlike fights in battle, people take note of which side. The Adirans will doubt your loyalty. The locals will doubt your commitment. You may even doubt yourself. This is the first time you were told to pick a side.
Is it really, though?
I fear it won't be the last.
You're worried that I'll change my mind?
Only a little bit. Just enough to keep me up at night. From what I understand, your ambassador is very persuasive, very powerful, and very accustomed to getting his way.
Uh-huh.
For a politician like him, losing a battle is not a defeat. It's an opportunity. When he promises you the world, don't listen. He'll fill your head with lies if you let him.
Noted. Thanks for the warning.
I'm glad we understand each other. It's good to see you fighting for the misfits and rabble-rousers. Time for you to get some rest. We have a big day ahead of us.
Clearly. We're going to cross paths with Ludwine again. Are you concerned?
In truth, I'm not as worried as I used to be. I've been thinking about the Inquisitor. Formulating a theory, you might say. A Death Guard clings to their existence by force of will. Stubbornness, unfinished business, that sort of thing. Ludwine is held together by faith, and that may be her undoing.
Because Sapidol challenged her faith.
Precisely. Faith is the foundation of her reality. Faith in the righteousness of the gods. But according to her faith, Sapadal should not exist. A new god independent of hers? Blasphemy. By that logic, you shouldn't exist either. And yet here you are.
So I can't just destroy her, I have to destroy her
That's
faith.
my point, exactly. I think you already have. You are the godlike of a heretical god. A contradiction to her reality. Can you imagine how much she needs you to die? Her entire worldview depends on it. Who knows? Maybe that uncertainty is enough to make her mortal again.
I guess we'll see.
Or maybe not. I'm just theorizing as I go. Whatever happens, I want to see it for myself. For the research.
How do you feel about the future of the Living Lands?
When I agreed to travel with you, I didn't think I'd find myself at the center of a political upheaval. So imagine my surprise when you gave the Living Lands a chance to unite, to prove itself, and to stand tall before its enemies. Granted, it was an uphill climb. The Dream Scourge exposed our weaknesses, our vulnerabilities. But thanks to our struggle, the island finally knows itself. Now we can decide who we want to become. I can't wait to see what we do with that freedom.
True enough. Freedom was always yours. I hope the Living Land is up to the challenge.
Either way, the challenge is ours. No one can take it from us. But to answer your question, the future looks bright for a change.
Are you worried about the outcome of the siege?
Is it really that obvious? No matter who wins or loses, the Living Lands won't be the same. In my heart, I know that's a good thing. Life is impossible without change. And change can be frightening. I just want to put this behind us. I want it to be over.
Alright, thank you.
You too.
Does everyone have something to say about this, or are some of you just...
Here
Okay, sounds like you have something new to say, that's good.
We're fighting your people. Are you okay? No doubts or second thoughts?
Some, but not enough to stop me.
Well, what's the point of living if you don't have those little doubts? Thinking back on all we've done, it's impressive, don't you think? We went to the garden, a prison untouched by time. We both learned the truth about our Akedan origins. Oh dear. Do you think we knew each other in our past lives?
It's entirely possible, yeah. Since I was a Tabaru Sanakis in the past, I might have been in charge of you.
I'm sure I just let you think that, Envoy.
Probably true, yes.
And that's skipping to the end. I mean, think of all we've done. You saved Fjord from the clutches of the Steel Garrote. I wish I could have seen the look on Ludwine's face at that. What's left of her face, I mean. And though I may mourn the loss of Nakukubel, I can't deny that Thirdborn is safe now. Who would have thought I'd be here, fighting with an Adiran?
How about fighting with a friend? Okay. Alright, Lord of the Rings, I see you.
Oh. I suppose I can work with that. Truly, thank you. I'm forever changed for our time together. As weird as you are, Envoy, I'm glad we're here, now, ready to save the Living Lands. Well, let's go kill that dead woman. How can I help, darling?
Alright, well thank you. It was nice to have like a final combo with you. And Kai? Oops.
We'll finish this together.
Kai has nothing to say.
You should get some sleep. Big day coming up.
I see you're still up.
Right. Things feel different now. Wrong, somehow. I've been in a lot of dangerous situations, but it's always been a fight to survive. It's just a fight. Putting my life on the line for someone else's cause. It's the opposite of survival. It's foolishness.
You've been fighting for my cause all this time. Why is this different?
You helped me through some rough Sokka, Envoy. Your cause became my cause at that point.
Yeah, but we didn't do that till like the end of our journey.
What? A concept of how things ought to be? We might die, all to determine who sleeps in the nicest house in Paradise until the island decides it's time for a change. It's fine. Really. But it's some blessed day Sokka when you think about it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad you're still with me, Marius.
Right. Careful you don't get stuck in all that sap. I'll be all right, Envoy. You go get some rest.
I'll do my best, and that's that as far as conversations go, I think.
Envoy, what do you need?
Yep, that's it. Great.
Until next time.
Now, let's actually proceed with the final battle. Holy crap. All this lead up, and we haven't gone anywhere. Okay, off we go. Into battle. Okay, I see you've moved aside. I'll just push the door open then. Okay, I'm already seeing corpses. That's not a good sign. Anyone I actually know?
It's no use. We're overrun.
I should probably get involved. Well, that guy just died. I'm sorry. I wish I could have helped. Get involved, try to save as many people as possible. It's too late for this guy, unfortunately. He had a sausage, so that's nice of him. Okay, you will go down now as well. Who else? How many more? What? Is that an ogre? Should I know who you are? Grakor. Do I actually know who you are? I don't remember who that's supposed to be. It's very unfortunate. Okay. Well, they definitely got sieged. Oh, you're all enemies. Hi. Oh, well, you know what? I'm just gonna throw nades into you all. Enjoy this. Ow. Shield up. Enjoy that. Ow. No. Bump his corpse. Lovely. You can join him. You can... Oh. Impressive. You dodged. Can't dodge that, though, can ya? I just realized all of my party members are actually here with me. Yeah, I didn't notice that earlier. Okay, that's kind of cool. It's nice to have everyone here. I'm hoping not to see any corpses that I recognize. Anybody I know. Because then I would be quite upset. Wow, that's a lot of people. Okay. Alright, Fanatic. I'm just gonna start throwing my nades because this is end game. We'll just do that. Seems nice. What else can I cast? No, that's pretty much it. Let's hasten ourselves. You guys are so dead. Huh! They take so much damage. Although there do seem to be more people spawning in. Okay. I just accidentally taunted, or not taunted, but accidentally deflected. Heal up. We'll get a bunch of Dream Scourge with us. Great. Now that guy is dead. You are also dead. You are on my side. Get the guy. Good night. These guys have no chance. They're all super duper dead. I do feel a little conflicted about relying on Dream Thralls. But it's okay. It is what it is. It's a tool at my disposal. Open sesame. Okay, let me in there. Taunt! Taunt! Nice. I just managed to get this guy. Get him too. Wonderful. No healers is always good. Smack. Well, with the taunt in full effect, there's no way they're going to be able to do anything here, so we're done. Okay, who else? Okay, what are you doing up there, champ? Okay, who else? Ow! Well, you know, I will survive. You're not even looking at me. There's another one coming at me right over there. Good stuff. I might as well smack you since I'm over here. I love that I do so much damage now. Nope. Bye. Ow, who keeps smacking me? How many of you are spawning in? Fight your former teammates. Okay, thank you for the speed up. Appreciate it. Alright, it's a little hectic, but not awful. Who else are we still attacking? I didn't even realize you were there. Alright, thanks, Marius. I hope you survive this, ma'am. These are civilians. Paradise Militia, okay. Yeah, they've just been killing the civilians. Not good. The underbelly.
What are you doing?
You know, saving everyone. I haven't seen you in ages.
I thought you left town weeks ago.
The steel garrote has gone too far. I'm here to put a stop to it.
About time. You're the only one Ludwig will listen to.
I doubt she'll be listening to me. Are there any other survivors?
I saw a few on my way here. I imagine they've been waiting for this to happen for a long time. Listen, one of the garrote's units is scouting up ahead, maybe 5 strong. I wouldn't want to fight them if I were you. Take this key. It'll unlock the gate to the canals. You can thank the captain who forgot it.
Appreciate it. I'll be careful.
You shouldn't find much opposition down there. I wish someone had stood up to the steel garrote a long time ago. But, well, you're here now. That's what matters. Good luck.
I kind of find it entertaining that she thinks I'm worried about 5 dudes. Like, how many others do you think I've killed so far, There's 5 people at once? You think that's the problem? Hey, Sapiento.
Envoy! I doubted I'd ever see you again. I imagine I could guess what brings you back to Paradise. I must thank you once again for bringing me the Luminous Adra so long ago.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could help. How did your experiment go?
Oh, it was wonderful. It was a complete failure, of course. But from that failure, I learned much. With some creative exploration, I was able to refine the Adra into a poultice that heals wounds at a fantastic rate.
Well, that's good. Hopefully, I can see why that might come in handy in the next several days, yeah.
Yes, one almost has the inkling that danger lurks around the corner. I know you have much to do in town, so I'll let you go. Thank you again for everything.
Yeah, thank you. I remember you. I remember from ages past when we last interacted.
We should go now, while the fighting's died down.
Oh, hey, Alora! Kate, you're still here.
She's right. We can't go now.
It's nice to see her pop up from time to time.
Wait till the garrote set this bar alight.
They have thaumaturges out there. You saw them.
And soon there'll be thaumaturges in here.
I don't remember who those people are, though.
Just until we've cleared a path.
Yeah, I don't remember who those people are. Alora, talk to me.
We're soldiers, aren't we?
Whenever they shut up.
We are helping. We're helping her.
Alright.
I'd like to see the garrote take Paradise from us.
Okay, I was kind of hoping for more than that.
To go against your own emperor. You've got principles. I'll give you that.
I kind of wish you stuck along with me. Like, the entire ride, you could have been a companion. Then I could have had Kate and Garrus.
Ah, they want to die that badly. Who am I not to kill them? I knew it. As soon as I saw that stash at Fort Northreach, I knew. Go on, get out there and win this. Let's save a few for me, eh?
Right, will do. Alright, now you're repeating.
Valia, why?
I literally don't know who you are.
I never thought it would come to this. God, please, leave me be.
Okay.
Am I ever glad to see you?
Yeah. Oh, you're the twins, right? The 2 brothers? I think... Okay, yeah. One of you I saved back in the dungeon way back when. Yeah, the Oracle. So that would be you, okay.
No one in Paradise is ever gonna trust us after this.
True enough. Thank you.
Sorry I'm not with you.
Don't worry about it. I've got this. Okay, so you gave me a key. A key for a gate. And you made it sound like I should care. Again, the funny part is I don't even know where I'm supposed to use the key at. Right? Like, am I supposed to use it in here somehow? I'm not seeing the point of the key, unfortunately. Maybe I'm just being blind, but either way, I'm not worried about 5 guys. Yeah, I'm not concerned about 5 guys unless you want me to use it like back here somewhere. I'm not seeing it, I'm not getting it, and it doesn't matter. You know what? We'll just kill them all. Kill them all! That's what we do here. Okay, go to bed. Enjoy that. Shield up. Throw this through everyone. Great. Wonderful. Now we will regenerate some of you into Dream Thralls. Only got the one, but that's okay. Enjoy this. Who else? Are you still shooting at me, sir? How dare you? Okay. I'm hoping this is doing good work. Okay, and now there's just one dude all the way up top. How do I get to you? Oh, nice. That'll work. That'll do it. Alright. Still don't really know where I was supposed to use that key at, but doesn't matter. At all. More enemies up top. Not really seeing a way around. Oop. Ooh. Yeah, I don't really need protection at this point. I guess I could have come up from down there, huh? I'll take a look at the canal afterwards, because that did sound like what she was talking about. Okay, now bump him. Okay. Nope. I'm stuck in a 1v1 with this guy. Ow. Didn't matter. Nope. Where's my tank? Ow, ow. That kind of hurt. Ow. That did kind of hurt. Please heal me. Thank you. So, what exactly am I going to find by coming down here? The path I was supposed to take, perhaps? Look at all these drowned people. Somewhat unfortunate. I'll grab that since I'm here. Anywho, let's get the heck out of here and keep moving. The underbelly. Alright. Is this what you meant? Oh, it's the healer! How are you, Liviana?
What exactly do you think you're doing?
Freeing the city?
Don't you ever take a break?
You nearly died in my clinic. Correction, you did.
Nearly,
die.
yeah.
And now look at you. Fighting the Steel Garrote. What have you got to say for yourself?
I liberated an imprisoned god and can take care of myself. Sorry, Liviana. I promise to be careful.
I bet you're sorry. Kai, is this your doing?
That's sass, though.
Come on. I couldn't have kept her out of the action if I wanted to.
I knew you were a bad influence. We're patching up folks as best we can, but I'm not going to sugarcoat it. War is a damn bloody mess.
Anything I can do to help?
Yeah, stop the fighting. I can't say I approve of you leaping into the fray, but it's always nice catching up with a former patient. Wait a second. Jada? Jada Castell? What are you doing in the middle of this?
Surviving. It's good to see you, Liviana. Unfortunately, we're on a tight schedule.
You guys can catch up after.
Money, supplies.
Once this is over, I could always use another pair of hands at the clinic. The invitation's still open.
Believe it or not, I'm going back to Fior Mesiverno. Things are going to be different this time. Can you manage without me?
Are you kidding? I'm happy for you. Besides, I've got Chico on bandage duty. I just wanted you to know there's a place here whenever you want it.
Well, that's nice to have as a backup plan.
For my sake, try not to die a second time.
I'll do my best.
Come on. You know this. You practiced with Uncle Capo 100 times. Tight? Not too tight. You don't want to cut off the blood flow.
Osmina. Weren't you the person who had like her own little fight club at the top of a tower at the beginning of the game? That sucks. It's a name I kind of remember.
Paradise could use your help.
I have no idea who Chico is.
I may not be a hero, but I can still save.
Were you the kid back in Thirdborn?
Viviana believes in me. I can't afford
I don't remember.
Don't worry about me.
Okay. Ran here. Should I know who you are?
Envoy, it's good to see you fighting on the right side of history. Out of curiosity, what turned you against the Steel Garrote?
Them trying to kill an entire city? Living Lands deserves autonomy. I can't endorse what they're doing in the Empire's name.
It takes courage to stand against those fanatics. You know the Steel Garrote a lot better than we do. Their coordination is damn impressive. Any advice?
Show no mercy. Stick them with the pointy end, right. Give them a moving target. Force them to improvise.
Not a bad idea. When the fighting starts, some soldiers forget how to think on their feet. Ready to make history whenever you are.
Wonderful.
You're a natural commander.
Yes, I am. Magranite Prayer. This singed and blood-spattered piece of parchment contains a simple prayer to Magran to inspire courage in battle to her followers. Fear not the flames of conflict, for they shape all things. Through your strength she makes her will manifest. Walk in her light and you will find peace. Liana apparently wants to talk to me, and I'm kind of like, do I really have the time for that? I get the feeling I don't. I'd have to run all the way back to the party camp for this. Unless we have another camp ahead of us, but I find that unlikely. I mean, I want the dialogue. I guess I can run back. I also just found the canal key. Oh, this is what you meant. It blended in way too much with the... Oh, with the rest of the scenery. But it's alright. We can take out these additional people for fun. No problemo. Get rid of her, taunt this guy so that it doesn't kill the random militia, and we're done. The Swashbuckler. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's go back to the campsite.
No, that's not it. I guess.
I'm glad I had the opportunity to catch up with Liviana. She's doing well for herself. My mother had many friends, but Liviana was one of the few who truly believed in her.
The other Animancers doubted your mother?
They thought her research was dangerous. From an Animancer, that's saying something. Liviana helped design the phantasmal focus.
Oh, did she?
The interlocking rings were her personal touch.
Interesting.
She didn't stay long after the accident. Maybe she took it hard. I don't know.
Can you blame her, though? She did offer you a place at her
She
clinic.
always does. Liviana never wanted me to become an Animancer. She thought I should abandon my family's work, find another way to grieve. But the Castel does not give up that easily, no matter the cost. Anyway, thanks for listening.
You're welcome. You made me run all the way back here just for that very short conversation. And now I have to run all the way back. Alright, we're back to where we were, running past the healing zone. Presumably we're going to be running up to, Oh, that's a giant magfolk, isn't it? Yes, it is. It is very large. That is very bad. Am I gonna have to fight that thing? Is that the final boss? No idea. I'm also taking tons of damage. Not ideal. Okay, up. Everyone up. Okay, who else? There are other people surrounding us right now. I see, I see. Welcome to the party. Okay. I'm not quite sure what spell... Okay, I could do that, which didn't do anything. I don't know what this is either. Oh, I can lift them. Okay, that's fun. It's like a vortex, but he didn't seem to take much fall damage, unfortunately. Okay. You can just die. You're not even moving. Okay, there you go. What if I cast the new ability, whatever it is, Sapidol's Fury? Look at all these hands, and I just crushed them. Wow, force crush. That's cool. Get out. Good night. Who else? Mr. Fanatic. Taunt him, please. We need everyone alive. You're not doing your thing, Kai. There you go. Okay. So far, so good. They're all on... No, let me go and help this whoever's back there. Okay. They were all on my healer, but we're fine. Taunt. Oh, did he die? Oh no, he's alive. He's good. It was a bit close, but it was okay. Alright, now we're separating from the rest of our party members. Got it. Give me that essence. Thank you. Alright. Where's the plant that I'm seeing on my map? I don't know. And honestly, it doesn't matter. Hey, Sinric!
Watch yourself out there.
Got it. Nice to see you alive. Moving on. Hold down the fort.
Monica demands your submission. Stand against her and fall.
Okay, well there's Ludwig.
That's Ludwig ahead.
Yep.
I've got your back.
Thanks.
Now and after.
I'm gonna pick up all the supplies, I guess. We're gonna need to be popping those, aren't we? You're giving me all these for a reason. I mean, this feels like the final confrontation, doesn't it? So the Magfolk is not getting... Oh no, the Magfolk might totally get involved, actually. Hi. You're right. Can I just talk you down? Is this going to be like a New Vegas situation?
So, you survived the garden.
That I did.
Did you come all this way just to try your luck again? To kill me more efficiently than last time?
You've died twice by my count. Maybe the third time's a charm. How do you keep coming back? Ludwig, I don't want to kill you. I just want this to end. Ooh.
Our conflict was foretold the moment you were born. You can no more avoid it than I can die. Look around, Envoy. Heelguard should have listened. He tried to bring order through compromise. He failed. Order is meant to be imposed by a stern, guiding hand.
Her order wields sharp steel. She must set down her blade.
I agree. The living lands will unite and remain free. There's nothing you can do about it. This isn't order, Ludwig.
Oh, but it is. Some wounds must be cauterized in order to heal.
Cauterized? Your troops have nearly burned Paradise to the ground.
The only question is, what's to be done with you? You, who were once so bright and promising.
Her mind is already made up. She's just toying with us.
Okay, yeah.
Sabadal's chains are broken, which
correct.
means your
The
soul
Force will
is in
free me.
their grasp. I don't know how deeply you've been compromised, Envoy. And if I don't know, then I cannot suffer you to live.
Okay. As usual, you're leaping to conclusions about something you barely understand.
Do not patronize me. I have every right to put down a threat to the Empire. Steel yourself, Envoy. Make this a fight to remember, even in death.
We would not welcome her death.
Oh.
There is still ample shade for her beneath our trees.
Interesting. I could mention that. Oh, perception. Haha. Skill check where I can actually win for once. I won't fight you, Ludwig. I don't need to.
You will. You must. You have no choice. Face me and die with honor. Or fall to your knees and die as a coward. How you die doesn't matter. But you will die. Every vestige of Sabadal must be wiped from this earth. The Burned Queen demands it.
We are a challenge to her authority. She is afraid of what we mean.
Oh, I know. Giada already ran through this with me. More perception. Yeah, because I'm failing all the other checks. If Boudica is as powerful as she claims, why doesn't she kill me herself?
The Burned Queen doesn't need to sully her power with mortal concerns. Not when she can rely on me. I will pursue her ambitions until my bones grind themselves to dust. While you are little more than a nursemaid to your diseased false god. Hear me, Envoy. I am the avatar of the Burned Queen, the goddess of retribution. I am her sword arm, her will in the world.
Okay.
So long as I can fight, I will be her champion.
I get the feeling I'm not going to make the next check. Because that was at like 12 out of 14 already.
How long until Boudica finds a new avatar?
Oh no, I still made it, but I'm going to lose the next one. I'm not going to hit 14. Or 15. Boudica tested you again and again, and in the end, you failed her. I should drink a perception thing.
Temporary setback.
But I don't think I can do that while I'm in conversation. Okay, well.
Can still be won. And if I must stand alone against you, the militia, and every farmer you've given a sword, then I will. I will die 1,000 times for my queen, if that's what she desires. I've done all that I could. She sees that. She must. I believed we were alike, Envoy. that when the time came for you to prove your loyalty, you would choose Adir. I believed the dream of our future, of our resurgent empire, would move you as it does me. And if that failed, I believed the Burn Queen would stop you.
Well, she clearly
Yet here
hasn't.
you stand
Oh, there you go.
before me,
The
my
question.
enemy, unopposed by the gods. Why?
The worm of doubt gnaws at her soul. Where was
Yeah, actually, does Wodka even talk to Ludwig? Like, is she just doing this in her name, or is there actual communication between the two? Yep, there's me failing. If Wodka truly believed in you, she would have made you her godlike.
Faith that demands constant proof is a faith unworthy of the name. My goddess is my life. My devotion to her has no limit. There is no suffering for her I will not endure.
Kinda wish I could exit out of the conversation and get a buff, but too late.
Despite her long silence,
Oh, she's still
her
doubting, though.
censure, the pain. I don't deserve better. I don't.
Nope. Yep, there it is.
Let's finish
I'm done
this
with you.
as we were always meant to. Kill me as no one ever has. Hold nothing back. Give it your all.
I kind of want to go back in time, actually, and see if I can down a buff. So, in the end, I actually did go back and win through dialogue, but it didn't feel fair to miss out on a potential final fight. So let's go right ahead and get into it. I'm just going to open up by fighting her, and then we'll see what happens and how it goes. Sure.
There's no coming back.
Let's finish.
Let's finish this together.
Together.
Once I'm done killing you,
We'll see how it goes. God of Plagues is next. Oh, you're calling my Sapidol the God of Plagues? I guess it makes sense. Sure. There's no way she's gonna win. But she's probably gonna get revived every now and then, huh? But things seem to be going well enough. Okay. How about you buff us a little bit? And you might want to start using your passives. Oh, where'd she go? Taunt her. I assume she's going to come back to life multiple times during this. Oh. Okay. Does she actually get aid? Maybe she does. I don't know why she didn't get aid during the conversation. But that's fine. Why are you immune? Okay. I mean, it's basically just a tank and spank, though. It's not that challenging. She does have the Wodka crown, though. That's kind of cool. And she's spawning in shadow summons. Great. Barrier up. I will happily use my Force Crush. That did a lot of damage, actually, and killed everything around me. Incredible. Taunt. Nice try, doing whatever you were doing. I don't know what it was, but it didn't matter. Okay. Nope. Stop doing that. I don't know what it is, but it's really annoying. Nice. Okay, I have to assume you're gonna get some help again. Because otherwise, this is a pretty lame fight. What did you just do? Oh, you cast like a fireball spell? Okay, I've got one of those too. Ow. Shadow summon again. Gasp. I don't even remember what that is. I've almost never used it. Probably some sort of crazy self buff. Okay. Now, what if I do my own little AoE spells? Where is she? Oh, there she is. Do the thing. She's just being lifted now. Okay. I mean, she's basically done here. She's by herself and she's not doing anything. Am I interrupting her? Oh, she just dissolved. Hello? Hello? Was I too efficient? Is she bugged? Oh, okay. She's up again. At full health. Fair enough. You think third time's a charm? 3 revives? Probably, right? Most likely. Double Mage Folk. Okay, that's new. That's not something I'm a big fan of. How about Force Crush? Incredible. Incredible. She's got a lot of these dudes, though. That's not good for me. Okay, just throw a bunch of stuff. Throw the thing. Great. Okay, you're not looking at me, so that's fine. Keep taunting her. I should probably take out the other mage folk, huh? The mag folk. I keep calling it the wrong thing. Okay. Remember when I would actually die to things in this game, though? Okay. Get up. That's right. Use your self buff. Okay, I don't need you teaming up on me. You're both going down here. I need to turn to the other one before he loses the buff. There you go. Okay. Throw the thing. Drink up, drink up. Get some AoE in there. Great. I'm gonna keep trying to take out the mag folk because they are quite annoying. Drink up, drink up. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, it teleported, didn't it? Or self-destructed. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, here you go again. I'm not gonna use the Force Crush again because it seemed to bug her out last time. I probably missed out on dialogue when I did that. Okay. You are slowly healing, or actually no, you're probably getting poisoned. Okay. How about we take her out before the mag folk kill us? Okay, down she goes again. Good question. There we go. We can break her faith by basically just taking her down 3 times. So I was right. 3 times is always the charm. Okay. This is the part where we force crush again, please. Super good. Incredibly powerful. Get down. Both of them are in a weakened state, which is perfect. I need you guys to go away, please. Oh, remember what I said? I should be drinking my, or not drinking. I should be eating my Magron's Blessings. And Beetle Pie. Stack that damage. How much am I doing now? Probably a lot. Yeah, definitely a lot, okay? You're probably gonna self-destruct soon, right? Yup. Okay, I cannot move. Get in there. Get in there. Please get in there. Thank you. Okay. And now you're screwed, basically. Can you heal us, Giada? Kai is about to die. Thank you. And barrier us. Great. Throw the thing. Bump. Come on. This is it. Wait, where'd she go? Ah, and that's that. Okay. Time to drink some mead. 2 perception, 10% maximum. That sounds good. Is there any way for me to stack this? Or... actually, don't. I guess you can stack them. Okay, let's just buff my perception all the way up because it's my best stat. Is there anything else I can possibly use? Are these basically the only things that buff? Probably. Yeah, it looks like that's what the symbol means. Oh, then again, this stuff technically buffs too. It's very confusing. I don't know what does what. But it's fine. I have double buffs on perception right now. That's the best I can hope for, probably. Because I don't think there's much elf. There's not much else I'm seeing. So we'll just roll with that. Okay, run up to her real quick. Let's have this conversation again. Yeah. We know. Okay. Here we go. Perfect. Mordecai left you to do it all on your own. Now she's punishing you for failing her. It's not fair.
The Burned Queen has always had my back against the world. I don't need anything else. I can still prevail. I must!
Aha! She's not coming to save you. It's just you against the entire living lands. I see no Burn Queen here. Wodika's abandoned you. You can't do this alone. You failed her final test. I'm gonna pick one.
I feel her fire in me. I know I do.
You.
Wodika, my lady, where are you?
No answer.
Welp. She doesn't love you anymore if she ever did. She's revoked your power. You're helpless. She despises you. Despises your weakness. I'm just gonna pick one.
No! It's not.
Hey, Sapadol will accept you.
Shame. Suffocating shame.
You're nothing. You're weak. You doubt. You do doubt.
Stop! I can't.
Give up, Ludwig. It's over.
No.
Yep.
No,
So you can totally talk them down. Classic Obsidian fashion.
Forgive me. Wodika.
Wait, no loot?
Wherever Ludwig is now, she must be seething.
Of course, we'd be happy to kill her again.
Well, since she died here, doesn't she get drawn into the Adra here? I don't really know how that works.
Whatever's next, we'll face it. Together.
Gods, you're all gonna make me sick. But carry on.
Unraveled at last. We no longer feel her wire against our flesh. We are free always. We are free forever.
Isn't that great?
Silence falls over Paradise. As
Test
though
of your
the city was
reflexes.
holding its breath. Then you hear it. The ringing of a distant bell. The waving of banners. And cheers of victory. After a short and bloody conflict, the dust has finally begun to settle. You feel Sapadal close to your thoughts, stirring with interest. The god of the living lands is observing this moment, unfettered by confusion or fear. For the first time in centuries, they understand.
Well, that's good.
The Paradise militia rallies to you, the outsider who defended them in their hour of need. Whatever happens next, you have won their confidence. You take a moment to reflect on the calm. Not so long ago, you arrived at these shores on a simple errand, which turned out to be anything but simple. The dream scourge is over, and the island has been cleansed of plague. A time of healing and mourning follows. People look to you for answers about the source of the affliction. You tell them the truth, how the plague came from a power beyond mortal understanding, and how it is finally at peace. Thanks to you, the Living Lands has escaped Adiran oppression. The free settlements unite under a common banner and begin the fraught process of negotiating new traditions and values. The
Good.
Empire withdraws.
I thought I was going to have to make a final decision. I didn't realize I already made it back at the camp.
Fugitives no more. The rebels of Paradise return to their home and to other free settlements, bringing their skills and secrets wherever needed. For once, they have a future. The refugees of Emerald Stair resettle in Thirdborn, bringing their skills and research to aid the local community. What starts as an uneasy partnership blossoms into a bond of trust.
That's good. I like that.
Through shared adversity, they find common ground. In time, the people of Emerald Stair return to their city of Fior Messiverno. Research yields new developments in the struggle against nature.
So they were only in Thirdborn
Technology
temporarily,
is
realistically.
shared among the united settlements.
That's good.
The Empire cannot get in the way of progress. Though free, Shatterscarp is still haunted by the surviving dream.
Well, that's one hell of an
after
image.
the destruction of Naku Kubel. The routine hunt for the remaining monsters becomes part of Thirdborn's everyday life. Another chore atop a hardscrabble existence with few comforts. The youthful make a game of the hunt, retrieving artifacts from the dead.
Just
to
do it in
return to
teams,
those they
okay?
left
Do it
behind.
safely. Don't go out on your
Solace
own like that other
clings
group.
to its long-held isolation at first, but after mourning her friend Kostya,
The one who betrayed you?
reluctantly deigns to open the doors of the fortress. Some dwarves greet newcomers with glee. Others still mutter darkly about outsiders. Mihala flounders in her
This is
earliest
nice, though. It
negotiations with the
eventually
rest
worked
of the
out.
living lands,
I know there's some upset people
slowly
here, but that's
learns
fine.
Compromise. She develops a taste for Valian sweets.
Cute.
For the first time in many years, Kai feels an agreeable restlessness. Not to flee, not to drift, but to venture. He visits the distant shores Tama told him about, and savors the modern marvels, ancient wonders, and breathtaking expanses he beholds. His heart swells, not with grief, but with awe. There is so much to discover, and he will spend his years chasing all of the joy and beauty the world has to offer him. But the most unexpected boon of Kai's adventures is the romance.
I kind of forgot I triggered that.
The envoy.
I did that so long ago.
His chance at love died with Tama. But after the envoy helped him accept that loss, he realized he'd found another chance with someone who saw him, knew him, and loved him as he was. He wouldn't let this one pass him by.
All of that felt so
With
inconsequential.
many of his anxieties and lifelong fears addressed, Marius now feels very
That doesn't look like Marius at all.
when he first met the envoy. Still far more comfortable in the wilds than among people, he nonetheless finds that his worries about the unknown were merely self-protection against the traumas of his childhood. Armed with this knowledge, he finds himself more capable of living in civilization, and far less fearful of his home in Galawain's tusks. While he never regains his former place as a warden of Solace, he spends his time traveling between Solace and Thirdborn, acting as a stubborn ambassador between the two. Giada returns to Fior Messiverno. Her boldness sparks a wildfire of new ideas, and the community accepts her with open arms. Thanks
Is this
to
the
her,
same voice actress
many
as
assumptions about animancy are challenged.
Yatsli
Giada
talking?
rediscovers her home,
I'm not sure.
rebuilds her community
It kind of sounds like her, but like without the filter.
in the company of
But I could be
friends
completely wrong. What do I know?
colleagues.
I don't recognize voices
In a
very well.
past life, Yatsli was given a task: protect the history and knowledge of the godless. Now, many lifetimes later, she continues upholding that oath. She moves into the library in the garden, spending her days poring
What part
over
of B. Indiana Jones did you not understand, Yatsli? No one told you to isolate yourself there. Bring the knowledge out. How else are you supposed to share it? Now when you die, the same problem will arise. Come on, Yatsli. I thought you had a big brain.
First time in centuries, Sopadal turns their prodigious curiosity to the people that shaped them. They observe the ways their people live, and they think deeply about what they see. Though they flinch away from moments of violence, and they grieve souls returned to them too soon, the rage that once shook cities to rubble no longer rules them.
That's good.
Instead, they come to you with questions. They want to understand.
Good.
After
At some
a
point,
time,
I'm gonna die,
they
though.
begin tentatively
So you better
to
learn
grow.
all the things you can
Where
learn
they
from me
can,
now.
They improve the lives of Kith, and the suffering that troubled them is reduced, if never fully eradicated.
That's normal.
Their grief compels them to love.
But you overpower it,
and they
yeah.
love unreservedly, with the power of a god. Sopadal pours a fragment of their power into the statue they claimed from the temple of
Oh, that
Ares.
thing! From like,
Newly
so long ago, from like
They
episode
roam
3.
the living lands
Holy crap.
and learn to experience the world as Kith do. Their first attempts at locomotion are clumsy, and a stand of innocent trees is violently returned to the wheel. But as their confidence grows, so does their grace. Soon, they are bounding across.
That's kind of
the plains
cute. So,
Western Dawn,
Sapadal basically has like a physical form in this statue. Goes out and relaxes in the water. That's cool.
Scarp. and fearlessly wading into the tusk's acid sea. When they break, they come to you to put them back together.
I don't remember
And in
being a
time,
professional
they learn to fix themselves.
maintenance person for these things, but sure, okay. I don't know why you would come to me. I'm sure there are way more people better qualified, but
They are
alright.
never far from your thoughts. And on the rare occasion they return, they always bring you something beautiful and strange. The sounds of celebration pull you out of reverie. Many are waiting to greet you with open arms. You take a moment to catch your breath and savor it, because everything is about to change.
I suppose that's true. Oh, that's... Oh, okay. I was kind of expecting like an end epilogue celebration conversation type of thing, but no. Alright. Interesting way they ended the game. It was very Fallout. Very New Vegas-y. Oh, and Fallout 3 even. Like with the ending slides and everything. Very Obsidian. So, that brings us to the end of Avowed. I will say, playing through this game took me a lot longer than admittedly it should have. One, partially because I got sick partway through, and two, honestly, I didn't find it that compelling. When I started the game, I was kind of expecting something more akin to the Obsidian I kind of grew up with. Okay, that's too fast. The Obsidian I grew up with like KOTOR 2 and New Vegas and things like that. But I didn't really get that here, I don't feel. A lot of the world, there was never any real excitement whenever I found a chest because I knew it was just going to be like upgrade mats. And it was never interesting. Almost never interesting. So, I'll also have to say that outside of like maybe one track, which is like the main theme on the title screen, nothing really stood out to me from the soundtrack. Maybe I'm just hard to please, but nothing was really memorable, unfortunately. I didn't feel super attached to any of the characters I met along the way, really. Like I said, I only latched onto Garrus. Sorry, see, there you go. I only latched onto Kai purely because he's Garrus. And that was it. I didn't really like Marius. Yatsli was annoying. The only other acceptable person was Giada because she was not annoying, basically. So the story itself was somewhat interesting, but I feel like it dragged on for a bit. But I hope that you enjoyed what you saw here today and that you're doing well wherever you are. This has been Karst with Avowed, and we'll see you on the next journey. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you then. Bye-bye now.